Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Tournament Masters. Get your hands on the sound of a real martial arts action. Armed with weapons and style. Headstone versus Samurai Ninja. Cyberfist versus Tiger Ninja. Oh, with the sound of a real martial arts action. Each set comes with 2 fighters and weapons. Tournament Masters.
Yes, sir, we promised you a great main event tonight. Andre, the China WrestleMania!
Hulkamania is running wild.
The world is watching.
It's not our world is watching.
And here we are, folks. We are about to watch the 1997 WWF Survivor Series. Etep right here with you, joined by Tony, Adam, Draven, and Vinny. And we're 25 years removed from this event, just a shade over. November 9th was the 25th anniversary of this show. And this is the night of the infamous Montreal Screw Job.
That's when Bret, what's his name? No, not Bret. I'm sorry. Shawn Michaels. He was crying in the shower and servicing a bunch of wrestlers, right?
Pretty much.
Bret screwed Bret tonight.
Yeah.
Look, in Shawn's defense, he married a Nitro girl.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And when you're used to a baby leg, and here comes Shawn Michaels with the little Adam Cole pinky toe.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you could buy her all the luxury vehicles in the world and whatever. She's not going to be satisfied till she have that baby leg.
That's right. So this is when Bret Hart was bending over McMahon and going to town on him, right?
Yeah.
Is this where he was banging Sonny?
He banged him so hard. He never banged Sonny. That was a Shawn Michaels thing.
That was Michaels projecting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because Michaels banged her.
Yep.
So who gave who the STD? Was it Sonny or was it John? I'm sorry.
Which one gave the STD that made the eye go completely crooked?
Yeah,
that would have been Sonny, I'm sure. If he was there now. But yeah, this is a decent show we got here. There's 7 matches, 4 classic Survivor Series matches.
Sweet.
We got Undertaker, Mankind, Austin and Owen, and Bret and Shawn, in addition to the traditional Survivor Series style matches tonight.
Did you see this live by anybody?
Mm-mm. This is Austin's return.
Go ahead, Tony.
I just real quick. This is Austin's return from getting his neck broken.
Oh, was it? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford the pay-per-views. So remember when you used to have to set the VCRs and stuff? You could tune them in. I would play it through the surround sound, so you wouldn't fry out your TV with the old school boxes with where it would be all squiggly. So yeah, I would do it through the VCR where you didn't have to have the TV on for the surround. So I listened to this pay-per-view. I have never seen it.
Wow.
This will be my first time, and it's with you guys. So
I never saw it live either.
I never seen it live either.
I did. I watched it live with my buddies at I watched this one at my parents' house because my mom was more into the WWF stuff than she was the WCW. So she would help me, and her would get the pay-per-views when we had to start paying for them like this. Like the WCW ones, most of those, like I would watch those at my buddy's house. There's some of them I got, like Starcades and shit like that, but a lot of the WWF ones, mom and I would get. I started getting the ECW ones when those hit pay-per-view with Barely Legal in '97, I think it was. We started ordering those, but yeah, this is a solid card. And what up, RR? Hail. Let's see. But yeah, we can Dylan, I'm not finishing Bel Air, homie. I got I'm gonna do that episode. I think it was you that requested Robin Hood. I'll do one episode of that in the style of a Batwoman review for you, bro. But yeah, and if you're not a channel member, you might want to get ready to sign up because we're redoing all the member tiers and adding different perks. We're going to revamp that entire thing for you guys. So that's going to be revamped too. Yeah, because we want more channel members, man. We want more channel members. We're gonna change it. We're gonna add more perks. And we still got for members, what we're gonna do is because we did a public stream of the Tales from the Crypt, and that drew about 185 views. It's still getting views. Those episode commentaries. We got 4 available episodes for members, 2 episodes available publicly. We're gonna start doing those. Members will get them for a week, and then when we record the following weeks or live stream those, the previous week will become public. And so members will get those for a full week. Right now, they're just members only. We're going to make those previous ones public, so those can be viewed as well. And members, you guys will get those for a week. You're still going to get the videos early. When I have the videos, produced videos ready to go, those will be available for you guys 24 hours before the public gets them. And yeah, there's more. But there's more. There's more. And we'll talk about that more later. Right now, it's time for some wrestling. You guys are setting the viewing studio over there. Let me drop that link in the chat here if anybody wants to jump into the viewing studio and watch. Wobbly, wobbly, drop it like it's hot. There it is right there in the chat. So let's get this thing started here. Here we go. Let me get the let me do this. Hang on. Do that. And there we go. Oh. Let me know how the audio is. Is that good right there?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay. I thought this was the worst. Like, why did the match continue? Because the challenger didn't win. What sense does that make?
None. Well, again, don't forget, McMahon was bending over Michaels.
Oh, yeah.
It was just a bad booking. And then it really bugged me. Tony Khan went and did the same thing with Daniel Bryan and fucking MJF.
Yeah.
That's not a good ending, you guys.
No, not at all.
Shawn Michaels had an hour to defeat the champion, and he was not able to do so. Bret retains.
Yep. Yeah, that's how that goes.
Yep.
It's not the match goes until the challenger wins.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Bret did what he was supposed to do.
McMahon always had a soft spot for Michaels, except when he was in the Rockers and they fired him. But that was earlier.
Yeah.
Before the solo run.
Yeah, when he changed to the boy toy thing, McMahon, you got a new taste for him. He's just a gay boy. He's just a Shawn Michaels toy. What?
I'll still take him over most of the main eventers today.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Because he was a main eventer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can like him or you can hate him. The guy was a fucking main eventer.
Oh, he was a great worker.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that.
Person.
Yep.
Gang rules.
Yeah.
Can you imagine him doing that now?
Electronic karate fighters.
I liked those things as a kid. Those were great.
No, I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about like the gang rules thing. Like,
yeah, exactly.
No way.
It'd be like Hamas versus like Israel. I mean,
Well,
I see Canadian flags, so that's a good sign.
they're in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. This at the was it the Montreal Centre? This sold 20. There was around 20,000 in attendance. It was a complete sellout.
awesome. I heard they changed the name of that building to the Montreal Screw Job headquarters.
It's Les Screw Job Center.
Les Screw Job.
Let's screw job.
Yeah, they're just screw jobbing their all their citizens now.
Yeah, they are.
Oh yeah.
That's where it started, though.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Jerry the King with his Dumb and Dumber haircut.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, JR got a bowl. He put it on my head, and then he cut my hair.
He cut it while Miss Jackie blew him.
Oh shit!
They were down in Memphis.
Wait, was she blowing JR or the King?
King while he was getting his hair cut.
All of the above.
Oh,
that explains the bangs.
Oh shit!
There, the Spanish announce. Look it's the flying burrito, Tito Santana, according to Jesse the Body.
Chico Santana.
Yep, Chico,
the murderer. But you know what? In his defense, I heard it was a Democrat.
Wait, I don't see Rey Mysterio Jr. on there.
AKA pedo.
A whole bunch of people in the audience are dead now.
Mm-hmm.
We're staring at least one dead person in every wide pan shot.
Well, you're not wrong. Shit.
The new black
on the card alone, right?
Yeah. No shit.
When wrestling was fun, guys. I remember these.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when they started out with doing Survivor Series and Royal Rumble and, the first four, WrestleMania. Man, I remember those.
Oh shit! They're with the Godwins.
Oh my God!
Queers.
Can you imagine him saying? I'm surprised he hasn't got canceled for that.
Well, it's a good word again. It's okay to say.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, he was saying it complimentarily, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, of course.
That was kind of him.
It's
still funny that Billy's the only one out of all of them that's still in good enough shape and can wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even though he's with a bunch of steers and queers.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
A bunch of scissors. I think the best the Godwins had were when they were in the ministry, or when Vinnieart was.
Wow,
yeah, I was just an idiot.
His taller son actually looks a shit ton like him.
Right?
Yes, he does.
Yep.
Naked Midian was funny.
That was fucking hilarious.
And yeah, one of his kids looks like Road Dogg. He really does.
Yep. Just saying.
Yeah, the taller son does look like him, like almost identical.
Yeah.
And then you have Austin. Colt looks like his daddy.
Colt, yeah.
You got pure blood, then you've got,
mud blood.
Mm-hmm.
Sloppiness.
Yeah. It's like one of his kids is a second generation athlete and the other one's a third generation. Like, how does that work out?
And in a couple months, Barry Windham will be back in WCW.
Yep.
At this point, the gimmicky shit had kind of wore off too. You know what I mean? The Blackjacks and the God were like, no, we didn't give a shit about this in '97.
Nope.
No, man, we were onto the fucking like DX kind of, you know what I mean? Like that was getting ready to form here, wasn't it?
These are they've basically already formed.
Yeah.
But the remnants of the new generation are still around, you know?
Yep.
We haven't quite launched into the next generation.
Yeah, they're like right there on the cusp of the Attitude Era, basically, but they still have some of the lame gimmicks on the undercard.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit, because the next pay-per-view is Degeneration X.
Yep, Ken Shamrock. It's the only time. What up, Brutal?
Hey, can we get Brutal a link?
Yep, done. Got it.
He's in the viewing studio.
Oh, okay. Hang on. You pop that one. I'll pop that one in there for him.
Well, everybody can see that, though.
He might be on his phone, though, so he can only watch.
I got it.
All right. Okay.
Because if you put it in the viewing studio, anybody that's viewing at that point could log. Not that would be a problem, but you know.
Yeah. Next month will be Ken Shamrock's only main event pay-per-view for the title. Sadly, because him and Shawn actually put on a pretty good show.
What a waste with Shamrock.
I know.
Same thing with Blackman.
Yep. The motherfucking Blackman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. That guy.
Yeah, you put some respect on his name. He's that motherfucker.
You get it right, man. You get it right.
Was Ken Shamrock a mixed martial artist first or a professional wrestler first?
MMA.
Yeah, big time.
Wrong.
Really?
He was a professional wrestler who then went to MMA fighter. And then he came back to professional wrestling.
Damn.
I figured he was a high school wrestler.
Tony pulled the Fouch on us.
Yeah. I didn't know that until a few months ago. I was like, really? And yeah, he was a professional wrestler first.
I knew him from MMA. That's where I first heard from.
Same.
MMA.
Same here.
I honestly didn't know that. So yeah.
He was like UFC 1.
Yeah, he was. That's what I mean. That's why I'm like, really? No shit.
But
that's why I was guessing high school, Tony.
He was wrestling in the 80s, which makes that makes sense that he would come back and was already pretty solid in the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he just debuted earlier this year for WWF, like after WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. He debuted against Vader, and now he puts on a pretty good show with Shawn Michaels. That's someone who's been wrestling for at least a little while, you know?
Yep. Yeah. Hey, Brutal.
Ow, ouch. Yeah, ow. Yeah, ow.
Brutal.
Yeah. I woke up just in time for the excitement, I guess.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you woke up from your slumber.
I thought he was going to put, just woke up this morning, got myself a gun.
No, not yet. Maybe tomorrow.
Brutal woke up like, fuck, I'm missing Barry Windham.
Yeah, it was more like, fuck, I woke up.
Oh, that's my line.
Yeah.
Still alive. No. Yeah.
Not again.
Not again.
Hey, at least you didn't wake up as Barry Windham.
Oh, shit.
We're surrounded by assholes.
Damn.
Fuck, this is the first time the Headbangers have been in the match. We haven't seen either of the Outlaws yet.
Uh-huh.
There are worse things to be, like me, but, other than that.
See, I like that shit.
What's that?
Like, instead of just bouncing off the rope, he is able to stop and then fucking shit like that adds a little something to it,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. I never hated the Headbangers. I did not mind them at all.
I don't think they knew what to do with them.
No, they had a goofy fucking gimmick. It was like their outfits didn't match their gimmick. Like, I don't know. It was, but both of them could work. That was the thing.
Yeah. It was like goth meets metal is basically what I took it. And at the end of the day, it was like, to me, it was like WWF just didn't know what to do with them, but the boys could work.
Whose fault is that? Like, again, Macho Man he wouldn't have looked like that if he left it up to the company. He had his suits made, you know?
Yep.
He had his attire made. Like, that's what I was thinking earlier. Like, I can't say none of these wrestlers, like Cody comes out in his Homelander bullshit. But, like, a lot of wrestlers, like, if you have that opportunity, do what it takes, man.
Yep.
Like, add some pizzazz to yourself. Even Zack Ryder went out and did that, but he was punished for it.
Yeah.
Now he's like the king of the indies, basically.
Good.
Who is
Yeah.
They were booing The Rock over
Matt Cardona. Well, Zack Ryder in the Fed, but Matt Cardona now.
Okay.
They were booing The Rock over Zack Ryder. That dude was so fucking over, and Vince just punished him and did everything he could to make that guy look like a fool. Like, that's fucked up. You work this is his life's work.
His wife is in the Fed right now, Chelsea Green.
Hey, Tony.
It's like,
woo,
it's
woo.
one reason. Woo, woo, woo. That's one reason I'm glad Vince is gone. Like, no more of that shit. And if they keep up on this track, Hunter's going to be gone too, because, motherfucker, again, we invested billions of dollars to buy this company, and you're getting kicked off of your network. Like, turn the ship around now. Get it on the right course now.
Some people are kind of speculating Vince, since he's selling off all his shares, is going to try to make something in like direct competition.
That would be fucking hilarious.
Yep.
It would fail. He doesn't, man.
Or at least broker a UFC thing with the Saudis.
I'm glad WWE didn't go to the Saudis. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. Every woman would have been covered up head to toe.
So that's Daddy Ass?
Yep.
Wow. I thought it was like Diamond Phallus Page or something.
Yep, that's Daddy Ass back in '97, brutal.
Okay. And then like Hillbilly Slim. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know.
If it was Diamond Phallus Page, we could call him DPP.
Yeah, you down with DPP? Yeah, you know.
Down with DPP. Yeah, you know.
DP.
God, I hate this. I gotta get a new headset. Every time I touch these buttons, it's like, it makes that stupid noise. I jagged it on the arm of the chair the other day, and then now it does that now all the time. So.
And do you guys hear how JR sets the stage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the commentators did their jobs back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've discussed that numerous times.
That's another reason.
Because they let him do it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm glad Vince is gone, dude. Like, we make fun of Michael Cole, but that man has taken a lot of abuse. God damn it, why did you say hospital? We say local medical facility.
Not to mention the abuse from Pat Patterson.
Yeah. It was Pat's idea to get the frosted tips. Michael Cole didn't want them.
Don't call them belts. They're championship. It's not a strap or a belt. God damn it.
Yeah, and you know, I'll admit it makes me cringe because Hogan used to do that. You're like, brother, I have the world heavyweight belt. Like, that's a little like anticlimactic. Like, when you're gonna talk about like, man, I have the Intercontinental Championship, not the Intercontinental belt, you know?
Yeah.
But then if you want to talk about like, I'll put the belt on the line, you know, that's fine, I guess. I don't know. But still, Vince had all kinds of weird fucking hang-ups, and those are going to be gone now, thankfully.
Yep.
But again, their commentating isn't as good today, even in the Fed, as it was back here.
Yeah.
We don't have strong commentating teams. Like, if we were to legitimately, all of us sit here and legitimately do commentating, I guarantee you it's better than anything that's out there today.
Yeah, that's why they had to switch them all up again, or that one time. They keep switching them up, like they keep because it's not obviously I think they know it's not working, so they're trying to find a combination that works. And I think they just need to fire all their commentator team.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, this is why. Again, we talk about who these wrestlers look up to. You know, Dave Meltzer and some Japanese dude you've never heard of, like, and it sucks. Jim Ross looked up to Gordon Soley.
Yes.
That was his fucking inspiration. That's who he tried. That was the bar set for Jim Ross. So, and if you ask Jim, he'll tell you, I couldn't walk a mile in Gordon's shoes. Like, these guys nowadays, it's like they look up to Ryan Seacrest. And it sucks.
Yeah, because the commentators now are so generic.
Yeah. Again, it's all Ryan fucking Seacrest. Like, Wade Barrett's cool. I like Wade Barrett, but damn, he should have been. It hurts to see him in that booth knowing what he should have been.
Did he have to retire for medical?
I don't know. But he could have been like John Cena's Roddy Piper, you know, because sorry, Randy Orton, like, I don't know. Randy Orton's his own thing.
So who's the guy that looks like Freddie Mercury on steroids?
That's Bradshaw.
Oh, okay.
Freddie Mercury.
Dude, okay, Tony, Wade Barrett is only 43. He's my age. That motherfucker could probably still get in the ring and work.
And he looked better against Cena than Edge, than Orton.
Yeah, he was a natural heel. He went into the WWE and was like the number one heel just right off the bat, and then Cena fucking buried him. Like,
he Hoganed him.
I don't know who the one guy in the overalls is. He looks like a cross between Hillbilly Jim and the Undertaker, so I'm going to call him the Underraker.
It's the Godwins. They were managed by Hillbilly Jim.
Yeah. This is what, 97. So my daughter was about a year old, and I wasn't watching a lot of wrestling. I didn't have a lot of.
It's all good, bud.
Free time, so I don't know. But yeah, I've recognized some of these guys.
All right, man.
Wade Barrett left WWE. Listen to this, man. That's how bad Cena fucking fucked this dude over. Like, I mean, this ain't Cena's fault, but that's how, like, psychologically fucked Wade Barrett was. He left WWE in 2016, and he never wrestled again.
Jesus Christ. Really?
Yeah.
I thought he went back like across the pond or maybe to Mexico and wrestled.
No.
Damn.
And then he returned in 2020 to NXT to commentate.
What a waste.
He was so good. He was such a natural, you know. There are shades of William Regal in there. Shades of all kinds of great heels and like.
Well, NXT, that probably would have been Triple H that called him then.
See, that's why, like, yeah, I know. Triple H.
Did you see how bad he missed that leg drop?
Oh yeah.
But that's what sucks. They hold all this talent down.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, Roman Reigns is a draw as they're losing ratings and getting booted off their network.
Yep.
Fuck, man.
It's a sad day to watch an empire fall, but we've been watching it for a long time. And when the lead cook is, got mental illness, and this goes both for wrestling and political, you know? Yeah. Well, buckle in, sunshine. You better have your brown pants on. Just saying.
Wouldn't it be great if the headbangers weren't wearing shorts under the kilts?
Yep.
They just go to pin them, and there's their taint and fucking Joey Gun's face.
Here, get a nose full of this.
Yeah.
Like,
Why aren't you wearing shorts? God damn it! We're on pay-per-view.
I want to see your balls.
I thought I only had to wear shorts on the USA Network. Sorry, man.
I miss going to wrestling events and hot chicks flashing the crowd. You know, God, man, I miss those good days.
This is the way.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's the biggest loser in Marvel history.
For something, this is more proof that they petted the box office in the first movie. I'm sorry.
Oh, God, yeah.
For something that crossed $1 billion, that no one knows who the fuck she was, and their piss poor excuse was because it was sandwiched. It was the meat in between the sandwich of the last two big Marvel movies. No, yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Nobody gave a shit about that movie. Nobody saw it. They gave tickets away and counted them as sold. That's why it made the money. They said
absolutely.
They're using Brie Larson to promote that truck because they take a 70% loss on every unit sold.
And the Disney stores were still open back then. So think about it. You could fudge numbers there and then push it to the Captain Marvel. I'm just saying. It's simple to do.
Yep.
You know, they're numbers.
Mm-hmm.
See, shit like this means something, you know, even if it's kind of boring, even though Kurgan would go on to be an oddity. But it's still added spectacle to the event.
I think he was better as an oddity.
Hey, do you guys recognize the Jackal from the Truth Commission?
Yeah.
You know who that is, don't you?
He was in ECW.
It's Don Callis.
Is it?
There he is right there, boys.
Don Callis' Jackal?
Uh-huh.
Which one is he?
The one with the long hair?
The one that looks like Razor Fist?
Yep.
And Pauly Shore had a baby?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
That's bald-headed Don Callis today in AEW.
So I'm not the only one that does shit like that? All right. Good. Thank you. All right.
Oh, man.
Rules.
Dude, I don't give a fuck. I like Skull and 8-Ball, the Harris boys. I fucking love them.
It worked, dude. And even when the Undertaker was doing his biker thing, it worked even better.
I like them in WCW. It's just the Harris boys. When they were creative control for Russo and they'd come down in the black suits and shit. I don't give a fuck. I like the Harris boys.
See, imagine if any of these motherfuckers in and out of the ring right now told Vince, nah, I don't need a gimmick. I can go in the ring. And that's all I need. I can go.
I want to play that clip of Trump. Then go. Leave. Nobody wants you here.
Get the F out.
Just Joe, one of the headbangers, became the infamous Beaver Cleavage so bad he had to do this gimmick was stupid promo on TV a month later. I remember that because the chick that was his mom was Mariana Kamlos, and oh my God, was she hot.
Yeah,
he was Cyrus the Virus in ECW. That's Don Callis.
Wow. All right.
He's such a nerd now.
Uh-huh.
But again, look at the size of these guys, man. They're not 5'4", 5'5". I mean,
dude, it's so funny. Like Brian Lee right here, primetime Brian Lee. He was in ECW. So were the Harris boys. So was Callis, but Callis came in later.
Oh, I always figured Paulie, man. I figured he had Vince or somebody from Vince, you know, his ear from time to time to kind of be a pre-test area for certain people to see if they could.
Well, they cross promoted. Remember when
I was looking for? Thank you, Etep. I was digging, man. I was digging.
Remember when Sabu and Dreamer and them came to fucking Raw?
Yeah,
and
like, I remember when Rob Van Dam did Mr. Monday Night.
Yeah, it was in the. That's why I started calling himself Mr. Monday Night.
Yep. Hell yeah!
Fucking Brian Lee got eliminated already by Kurgan.
Kurgan was a beast.
Yep. I still liked it better in the oddities, though.
Here he's the interrogator.
And there's some stuff like I really like Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
There's some, fucking Chad Gable is cool when he's taken serious. Fucking Gunther, man, I can't wait to I hope he gets a title run one day.
Well, he's been consistent, so
he takes himself serious. He takes the business serious.
Mm-hmm.
That is not Don Callis.
That's not Don Callis?
Yeah, it is.
I was gonna say it is, right? Because
I gotta see better look at his face.
You can tell by his
Don Callis looks like a gay Paul Schaefer.
Yeah.
Well, back in the day, he had, hair.
I was still trying to figure out who's Stone Cold, Stone Mold, Stone Bold. There's three of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of Stone Colds in the ring right now.
That's just your favorite. That's the DOA, man.
Are you sure he came back, or it was just these guys?
Back in the day, he looked like Howard Stern. Now he looks like Paul Schaefer.
Yeah. Dave.
He's on the mic. He's on the microphone right now.
I got to admit, the haircut like Peggy Bundy kind of threw me off. There's the Underfaker. Going.
I do believe that's the one that played the Gray Undertaker. When the Undertaker took on the Undertaker.
That's Brian Adams, baby.
I could be wrong. I know it was one of these guys that played the other Undertaker. I think it was Chains. Yeah, I remember Adam Bomb. That dude could move. And again, he's huge. Like, I don't care.
Adam Bomb was
run into him.
No, Adam Bomb was Brian Clark. This is Brian Adams.
Okay.
They were Chronic together.
Yeah, this guy sung that song for what was it? Robin Hood?
Is that Don Callis?
Yeah, he's on the mic.
Right?
Hell yeah. When he had hair. Not a big vagina on his forehead.
That's called the gash.
Yeah, Brian Adams, right? He did the song for Robin Hood when Kevin Costner was Robin Hood. Yeah. I remember that.
Please forgive me. I know not what I do.
You know not what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
I remember taking my date to that movie.
If I can't stop disliking you.
Adam, is everything okay, dude?
Yeah.
All right.
Adam!
I know. It says we're supposed to yell. Adam!
What happened?
God damn it, Callis.
Here's a little fun fact for you. First movie I ever took a girl to was Heaven Can Wait. Remember that one?
Was it the Brooks movie? What's his name?
Is
Not Mel Brooks, the other one.
Some hot rod dude, and he died in the car crash. And then what's his name? This motorcycle guy brought him back. The angel brought him back to straighten out this kid who ended up being his son and all that stuff. I forget what the guy's name was.
I seen it, but I can't picture the actors in this movie.
You'd know it if you saw it.
Yeah.
What the hell was the guy's name? And the old man on the motorcycle, Rafferty. Anyway, yeah, a long time ago. Nobody cares.
No, I remember.
I was listening.
I just don't know what else to talk about.
That's all right.
I ate my ice cream sandwich, so now I got like a little bit of energy in me.
I got one left up there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you guys. Good for you!
Good
for sandwiches!
Fuck me, right? Where's ours, Vinny?
Right?
Vinny's like, you fucking assholes with your fur coats and your ice cream sandwiches.
Good for you!
Yeah, we know what kind of cream that is.
And your fur coats, your ice cream sandwiches. Good for you!
Good for you!
Oh, God.
Good for you!
Brian Adams with an uncharacteristic head scissor.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Yeah, Tone, if I'm on here and then I go into try to do the watch party part, at some point it freezes. So I had to double check to make sure mine was still playing at the same rate as your guys', which it was.
Oh, okay.
That's why I jumped in and jumped out, because if I stay in too long, it won't run 2 StreamYards. I gotta play with it. Giggity. I gotta do that thing Vinny and I aren't very good at, which is mess with a computer.
What's a computer?
Is that some kind of personal attack or something?
Oh my God, ew.
There's files in the computer? How do I get them out?
With this fist curled up and hitting Draven repeatedly in the face until he gets it out of my computer.
These tiny little people with tiny little filing cabinets in there.
It says to start, press any key, but I can't find the any key button.
I know. It's like what was that? Zoolander, where he's like they're both like smacking the computer like they're chimps. That's you guys.
Go fuck yourself.
I love you, buddy.
Yeah.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
I really don't like Survivor Series matches. Like, I like the elimination aspect. That adds a little spice to it, but I just, unless it's 2-on-2, I don't like tag matches. The 3-man tags and 4-man tag. Like,
and I can agree with you there, because I was a tag team wrestler most of my fucking in-ring career, and anything more than a 2-on-2 tag match is a clusterfuck as a worker.
Yeah,
like
especially the triple threat tag matches too are like very rarely well done. Like with TLC matches were cool, but a lot of times the rules are all fucked up and you can end up in the ring with your partner. Like, I don't like that shit. Like,
yeah.
If it's just like let's go, you know, there's no tagging, it's just everyone in the ring at once, fine.
Yeah, that's him.
Kurgan, the Soul Survivor.
Yeah, that my least favorite was that. Why does it that just looked bad when Callis had his back
terribly
turned?
gay.
Yeah, that looked really gay. I was like, why is he picking up that yoke chick? Oh wait, that's John Callis.
Because he would do anything for love.
My least favorite was the 8-man tags, but it was 4 tag teams.
Yeah.
Oh my God. In a what we work in a 14x14 ring, dude, with 8 people. Okay, try working a battle royal. We had 12 people inside that ring at once.
I was going to ask you which would be worse, though. Wouldn't you rather kind of do something more along this line versus the Royal Rumble style?
I hated Royals. I fucking hated them. I was in that one for like 26 minutes, I think. I was fucking dead. By the end, I was dead. And I still had to work another match.
Did it give you a new appreciation for the guys who spend like look at Gunther. He was number 2, and then he was I think he came out as 2 or like 7 or 5 or something, but he was the second to last in the I went
Lindell.
I think I was number
Gunther came in first, I think.
Oh, like
he was
very.
And then he was the last one eliminated. Like,
Yep.
Well, and meanwhile, Cody's the one that injured himself. Like, dude.
Yeah.
After coming back from injury.
Yep.
Well, that's Thody for you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I came in like number 6, and I was in the final 6, and I was in there for like 26, 27 minutes. I think it was 26 minutes. Yeah, there was times where I laid down and sold an injury for like a minute, you know. I was like, fuck it, I'm gassed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Survivor Series is coming up, so we all have, like, even if we don't watch it, let's just take that time to like get, backstage on StreamYard and just focus our thoughts on Cody breaking his leg.
Yeah.
We've just got a few months till WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Tony, isn't that in your prayers every night? It's in mine. Please let Thody break his leg.
Like, I just want him to pull a Rapinoe, like he walks out to do a promo when he tears his Achilles.
Or a quad.
They've got the same haircut. Yeah.
Just go for Adam Cole and like
tears his other pack.
Thody transitioned into Rapino with that
Cody Rapinoe.
Vinny, that's what it was. He didn't tear a pec. He just had, he had to have his girly booties redone.
Yeah, he tore his vagina with gash.
He just goes full Adam Cole, steps down 2 inches off something and destroys his entire leg.
Dude, that's still amazing.
After being a complete whore for years, she tears her Achilles and is like, this is proof God doesn't exist. Because I don't deserve this.
Oh, that's what she said?
Yes. She said tearing her Achilles is proof that God doesn't exist.
Yep.
I'd say it's proof that he does.
Get what you fucking deserve.
Right?
Dave Allison doesn't say it. What I do is I go after old-time professional wrestlers because I can't take a fucking joke and I ruin their lives for the last couple of months of their lives because I'm a fucking twat. Yeah.
Damn it.
What?
Oh, God, those computers are fucking old.
Yep.
Intel Inside.
Those were the ones Mr. Costanza was selling out of his garage. Mr. Fetterman, you want to buy a computer? No? Why not? That's a good reason. Okay, bye. Lloyd Braun outsold you, George.
Were you watching Seinfeld today?
Look at all the lack of representation. Look at it.
What do you mean? There's Jewish representation right here in the pen.
Fucking Meathead just tweeted. I just repeated the same sentence 5 times. Trump lives in your head rent free. 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 Trump lives in your head rent free.
Nice. Did he respond?
No, he won't. I've called him a fucking retard. I mean, like, I've went hard in the paint at him. He never responds.
Oh, I love that.
No, there's Neidhart. I recognize him.
Yep. Dude,
Steve
I like Doug
Blackman.
Furnace. Motherfucking Blackman. But I like Doug Furnace and Phil LaFon.
Anvil took his ass down, though.
But they're nothing compared to Steve motherfucking Blackman.
Oh, while we're live on the air, hey, Vinny, we came up with the tag team name for Titus O'Neil and Vince McMahon.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
I can't say.
Okay. But you said while we're on air. All right.
Well, you
Tune
know,
in next
wasn't
week.
it my, you know, something with the word my in it, and, you know, nibbler, my nibbler. With a Z, nibblers.
20,000 people.
That's right.
Nibblers-
Our orange
Nibblers
mandarin.
with attitude.
I'll DM it to you.
Look at Mark Merrow without his hair.
Or put it in a private chat, though.
Oh, wow.
This is when he was doing the boxing thing. Mark Merrow.
Yep. He hasn't quite lost the sable yet.
All right, I put it in the Horseman chat.
Okay.
Steve motherfucking Blackman, baby.
CJP is gonna leave this group. Like, you guys are too hardcore for me. Like,
I know.
That's why I said put it in the private chat.
Yeah, you gotta
Oh,
listen
dude,
to Pop Pop. What the hell?
He's
Wait for it to
seen
open up.
CJ's seen some terrible memes out of us.
Yeah, but he's good people. He sticks around.
Oh shit!
the size of grapefruits.
Holy shit!
Quiet. Steve Blackman will hear us talking.
Steve, motherfucking Black.
You're gonna piss him off. He'll hear you in the past and come to the future and kick our asses.
I sent it to you.
Wait, what? What the fuck? What the fuck music are they using? Why are they using Kurt Angle's music?
Yeah, isn't that Kurt Angle? What the hell?
No, it's the Patriots music.
That's Del Wilkes.
That's Kurt Angle, motherfucker.
Oh, but this is for the fucking midgets, huh?
Wow.
Maybe not. It's Team America.
Gold.
I didn't say this guy couldn't wear underwear.
He's in plastics.
He's like, hey, everybody, look at my balls.
Hey, look, it's Mrs. Lesnar.
Like, Cody's brother's just running around in blackface.
Steve
I guess
Blackman-
Trudeau was doing
You know-
it at this time, so.
Dude,
Right?
Blackman's arms are bigger than Vader's.
Dude, that's
He's
crazy.
a fucking tank. I never realized he was actually like that big.
He's Ryu from Street Fighter.
Yeah, he is. Jesus Christ! Like I didn't like I
Dude,
don't
look
remember
at-
him.
you.
What
Wow.
the fuck?
F-U-N, fun. That's hilarious, though.
Did anybody tell him that might not be a good idea?
No. It was probably
Probably
Pat
not.
Patterson's idea.
Me heart valves and total short.
Where's me fucking title show? It's time for a chin lock, mate.
And it sucks. They're both dead, him and Anvil.
They got them Layla Hirsch hoods on.
Today I identify as a condom.
Ding, 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 ding.
So how much coke do you think that the Anvil and the Bulldog had sniffed before this match?
All of it.
That's the correct answer.
All of it. All the coke. Every
All of
coke.
it.
There is none left, like in what was it,
Yeah.
RoboCop 2?
Dude, this fucking arena just exploded. And these guys aren't even like main eventers.
All the coke. Every coke. All of it.
Well, I mean, they are in Canada.
I know. It's dope to hear that.
It is. Right there. I think I'm going
I
to
mean,
trim
that
the rest
whole,
of
you
my
got
beard down and just do the
20,000
goatee.
20,000 fucking people just going ape shit for you right now. Just
Nope.
because you're in Canada. That's fucking, look at that, dude. That's sick.
I always loved the Anvil and the Hitman, dude. To me, that was the perfect tag team.
Look at that fucking arena, man.
Yeah, I always liked the Hart too, Anvil. And,
Threw in the mouth of South Jimmy Hart, man, back in the day.
Yeah.
Yep. What up, Keymon Bell?
Hey, Keymon.
What's up?
Yeah, I've thought about it, man. I've thought about trimming the sides all the way down and just keeping the center here.
Yeah.
You know, have the nice long, anvil. But I mean, it's funny because my hair length and my beard length are the same. Well, maybe I ain't doing shit.
I thought you were getting ready to play Santa Claus for Christmas.
Right? No, I mean, I trimmed the sides down because remember how poofy it was, man. This little bitch was poofy. So I was like, I got to trim this down just to. I'm tired of eating it, It's like, no.
So I keep finding white straw in my poop.
It's like, wait a minute. I'm eating a brownie, and why is there white shit in? Oh wait, that's pretty. Yeah, I gotta trim that.
Tired of coughing up fur balls.
Yeah. Telling you, But I've never grown my beard out this long, so I was like, well, shit. I've had my hair way longer. I just got bored with it. I was like, I'll do something different. Why not? I'm crazy and old.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss this. Look at Merrill take the shots perfectly too. Merrill could wrestle.
Oh yeah.
They ruined him.
Yes, they did. I loved him as in WCW.
Johnny B. Bad.
Johnny B. Bad too. Yes. Johnny B. Bad, man. Like, it sucked because he had the TV title, and half the time we didn't see him with it because it was dark matches.
Yeah.
Keymon Bell mentions, "Hail, my brothers. What's up, my peeps?
What up?
I'm going to have to get back into wrestling, guys. It's been a while. I watched it when I was little, but I might get back into the action with the fights and kicking some ass. Join us anytime, brother, for some and all credit to brutal, mouth-watering Bret on Bret action."
That's right.
It's mouth-watering action. Look, it's such a dream match. This is much better than watching women in bras and panties, isn't it? Watching women in their knickers doesn't appeal to me. I like mouth-watering big sweaty men.
Yeah.
Goldust's mouth-watering blackface.
What the fuck?
That's right.
Like, nobody backstage was like, hey, after WrestleMania 5 when Piper did that, you might not want to do that, but
you may want to rethink.
That was like,
Dude,
Piper is savage.
Is the link in the chat so Keymon can join us?
I can put that in there, yeah.
If Zeezer would like.
Link is in the chat. The $1 million knee lift.
Yeah, he's basically in his heel boxer gimmick now, but he's, well, I guess he's a heel to the Canadian crowd, but it's like he's on Team America.
Oof. When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
Uh-oh. Motherfucking time. Look at that motherfucking kick. There's a motherfucking punch, a motherfucking drop kick.
Man, Steve Grillo can really kick ass.
Look at a motherfucking
Oh,
hot
he's
shot.
Frank Grillo?
right? Frank Grillo. That's the guy I'm thinking of.
That guy was
He
awesome.
does. They felt that elbow drop all the way in Toronto, and that's quite a ways away from Montreal.
Yeah, you're right though. That's Steve Blackman, dude. He's pretty solid, like
Yeah.
large dude, man.
He let Phil LaFon do that to him because, let's face it, Phil LaFon can't handle the greatness that is motherfucking Blackman.
No.
No.
Not many could.
He's like, oh, you want to play kicks with me? Oh, that was a stiff one.
The ref didn't know where to stand.
At least most of these guys look like they could actually start a lawnmower, you know, like, compared to like some of the nowadays guys. You know,
That's just it. These are men wrestling, not boys.
Blackman's like 2-on-1. I don't fucking think so.
I've got 2 feet, one for each of you.
Yep.
Like Orange
Blackman
Cassidy,
he's too good for this match.
Orange Cassidy ain't starting no lawnmowers. He's got his hands in his pockets all the time. He ain't doing shit.
Yeah, right.
Just like,
see?
Oh shit.
Well, you hurt my friend, then you hurt my pride. I've got to be a man. I can't let it slide.
Pat Patterson came after you.
What are you gonna do?
Now you're gay, too bad.
That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 for me, brother.
What the hell song were you guys singing?
Oh, you know.
Hogan's theme song. My ear for iambic pentameter is not the best. I don't.
You better say some of those edibles so that I can get on the same page with you guys sometimes.
I already ate 3 of them since we started, so we're good.
Slow night tonight.
What level are they?
These are 25 milligrams a piece.
Oh, you're fine if you only ate 3. That's like half a joint. You're good.
25 milligrams. Holy shit.
Yeah.
You slowing down in your old age?
You know what, Etep?
I am.
Either when we're together, like at the convention or something, we should stream and do something where, like, because like in Indiana Jones, you've got it where Indy or Marion's drinking, people under the table. You and I should just sit there because only you and I are going to be able to keep up. I mean, it wouldn't be fair to the other guys, but it would be interesting for us to have a gummy on. We don't have to do it together either. We could do it live on air, just get a bunch of gummies and, you know, have fun with them. But, you know, I mean, I smoke every day, so I go through about an ounce every 2 weeks. So,
oh, see, I don't.
You should have seen.
No, but I don't eat gummies. I usually smoke. You know, I smoke daily where you do the edibles and stuff.
Yeah.
But again, it was like I'm saying. I know I can keep up. I mean, we've been together numerous times. Have been stoned together. So I mean, you know, we're both perfectly fine. So,
oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's just another day. It's just like streaming.
You should have seen me on my birthday a couple of years ago. I ate like 180 friggin' mini weed muffins. Like,
look at Vader. He's like, I can't even fucking move anymore. Just fucking hip toss, kid. Just
what year did he die?
Ooh,
I don't know, but he was just he was just fucking he was wore out here.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he fucked himself up big time in Japan, didn't he?
Uh-huh. Well, that and just he was a big fucking man.
Yeah.
June 18th, 2018 is when he passed.
2018?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
5 years ago. That's why I said it's not been that long.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
A little longer than I thought, but yeah.
And when did he retire?
Well, definitely June 18th, 2018.
Well, from wrestling, not from the world.
I can't I can't believe he bumped for that. Did you see that? How weak that drop kick was? He just bumped for. There is no way he should have sold that.
I was just about to say he barely touched
it down.
Mm-hmm.
No, what he should have done was if he instead of going back bumping, you should have just like leaned back into the ropes and then fed back for something else. What up, Hicks Millen?
I was just say, he barely touched him, man. Like friggin' Vader was falling back before the dude even put his feet up.
Yep.
Like,
That's it. He should have fell back into the ropes, fed back into one. Now give him one big shot and take him down. If he's a big man, he's gonna bump. At least make it look good for him. Look at Mero.
I can't believe this guy had open heart surgery.
Mero did?
Yeah, he almost died. That's why he does like motivational speeches and shit. He goes to schools and stuff. He's a good dude.
when it comes crashing down, just like Owen Hart.
Oh my God, it's a blue blazer.
Where?
I just fell 15 stories.
Where?
Oh, where?
Swear
to God.
Swear to me. That's what I told Nancy Pelosi as I bend her up.
Hey, we haven't seen a chin lock. We haven't seen a chin lock out of the Bulldog yet, Tony.
Say my name.
Uh-oh. It's the patented running power slam.
Title shot.
Oh.
Dude, her net worth is $120 million.
Who?
Pelosi.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but, you know, there's no corruption anyway, guys.
No way.
None.
Everything's at the up and up.
It's all illegal.
Yeah.
Goldust hasn't even been in the fucking match yet.
Yeah.
I went and took my dogs out and I came back and this bitch ass Survivor Series match is still on.
Yeah, crazy, huh?
All I heard was swear to me.
Yeah.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you didn't miss any Goldust yet. I know, you know, that's the important.
Yeah. Blickface Goldust hasn't been in the match yet.
Yeah. Black Dust.
Yeah, he didn't touch anyone's cock yet. He was hoping for Saudi Vega to come out.
Gold
cock. He's one of those Puerto Ricans.
They had such a lovely first date at the garden.
Swear to me, goddammit.
Yeah, I was taking shots at Pelosi. Actually, Pelosi's the one that was taking the shots.
Yeah. Back shots.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Shot in the back and you're too blame. Dude.
I left a bad hammer at that Paul's house.
What was the one he used to say on the animated? The hammers of justice, right? The hammer of justice.
Oh, shit.
Goldust hasn't even made like an attempt to get in.
That's fine.
He's pissed. He has FU written on his face, and he's just.
Yeah. He came all the way down there to not wrestle. He's like, look, my wrist, it's got a boo-boo. I done a boo-boo. I can't do it.
Oh.
But you got all dressed up. Got all dressed up and suited up and came all the way down there to not do nothing.
Right. Well, it didn't take much for him to come down there.
He has a broken arm. That's why he won't do the tag.
Yep.
Even though he has freedom written on his cast.
Yeah.
It's like you tend to wrestle, obviously, because you're gonna give him some freedom.
Can we get at least one fucking chin lock out of Bulldog?
Yeah, the classic.
I don't think he's ever wrestled a match and not done a chin lock.
Keemon Bell, I feel you, dude. Like, I went to public school. I'm not the best side of town, and there was a lot of drama there. I was like, yeah. Like, I didn't mind learning and shit, but it's like all the drama that comes with public school makes it much more of a challenge to get through.
Yeah.
Yep.
But, you know, the next thing you know, it'll be 20 years since you graduated, you know, so.
Yep.
Shit'll go quick once you're out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, it fucking flies.
This year is my 20th for being out of high school.
Oh, yeah, I'm 20. I'm going on 20. Next year will be 26.
Saturday is my 20-year reunion. So.
Good Lord.
I'm going on 30. 30-year reunion will be in 90. Will be in 24.
If I lived in Michigan, I would have tried to gone to school with Etep, and then we would have been doing these jokes since back then.
Right? What are you talking about? We started together in Friday the 13th, Part 5, the new beginning. We were Vinny and Pete, and Roy killed us alongside of the road.
That son of a bitch.
Roy.
Vinny, what class were you?
Same as Etep.
98.
Mm-hmm.
98's one of my favorite years, man.
Yeah.
It was just a damn good year.
It was a different
It really
time.
was.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
Yeah, I class of 2000.
Man, you guys just made me realize that I'm going to be like 50 years old in a couple of months.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, hold on, I want to
I'm
know.
like 94.
I want to know from Tony.
94 and shit. It's like I feel ancient with these babies.
How did you survive Y2J?
Yeah, that was
it was fake back then. That the logic was flawed. There was none.
Yeah, that was stupid. I did sometimes wish though, like Keemon Bell, there was all kinds of drama having to deal with gang fights and shit at school. I'm like, man, maybe I can just leave and Y2K will happen and I won't have to worry about it anyway. Like,
That's right. Wipe the slate clean, you know.
I'm hoping for that right now with WW3.
Yeah.
We didn't have any of the gang stuff, but we did have the fights and shit.
Let the slate be wiped clean with World War III. You know, then Jeff Bezos will have to find another Blair White.
So I wore a trench coat and shit, so people didn't fuck with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they thought you were fucking what was that fucking dude's name from Columbine?
It was me and another guy that was like in it, like 6 foot, that used to wear a trench coat. So yeah,
see, Draven, fucking trench coat mafia 2.0.
That's all we did. We walked around the halls like before class and shit in our trench coats. And,
they didn't know you were just trying to be Angel and Buffy.
Look at Hicksville, next year is his 30th year since high school. 29th year since I've talked to anyone from my class too.
Yeah, I think I only ran into like 2 or 3 people from high school. Oh,
I talked to quite a few.
Oh, what was that?
I talked to quite a few because I still live in my fucking hometown. I moved back here, and working at the school and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you guys are the only people.
And men were men.
You guys are the only people I talk to over the age of 4.
Republicans. Oh wait.
Those were the days.
Those were the days.
Stifle yourself, eat it.
I went with a line from A Living Color.
Yeah.
They did, if you guys remember that, they did a spoof of All in the Family on A Living Color. And that's what Archie said when him and Edith were singing. He was like, there were no black Republicans.
That's fucking great.
That was like in 19, what was that, 19? We're talking like 1992.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's so disappointed.
What about me?
Austin's going to get drunk and punch her at Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
My beer's cold.
I'm gonna do this to Deborah in a couple of years.
That's awesome. That would have been awesome. Getting to have dinner or some shit with a wrestler back in the day.
Did they really do it?
I don't know.
Yeah, dude. Remember when I was doing the Nitro shit? They gave away a Harley and a guy from fucking Michigan won it.
Wow.
Damn. Do the Stone Cold Stunner right into the turkey table with all the fixings and shit.
That's my cranberry sauce, bitch.
He's like, bitch, my beer's cold. She's like, I thought you wanted it cold. Oh, wait, you're right.
Thanksgiving dinner, Stone Cold Steve Austin wants his goddamn beer. Now wait a second. When Stone Cold walks into the goddamn room, where's my beer, bitch? Where's the turkey? Fucking A.
What?
He stands up with 1 foot on a chair, 1 foot on the table, starts signaling to somebody to throw him beers.
Yeah.
He signals to Grandma for the beer throw.
What is he doing?
It's the Undertaker.
Nan throws a natural ice at him, you know.
He fucking throws it back.
He's like, this is a Mike's cold lemonade. I don't want that.
Wait, where's Chris Fisk to do his fucking Paul Bearer?
Right?
I know, he does the best Paul Bearer.
He does.
Undertaker. Yeah, I can't do it.
Yes!
And your fat mother said, mankind, Undertaker. See, I can't do the high note. Kane's like, one day Jim Cornette's gonna call me a Republican. Kane's like, we're tough on crime with choke slams.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good. Everybody's choke slamming is black. There's Too Cold Scorpio and Ahmed Johnson. To be fair, Ahmed's ass was hanging out, though. Kane's like, that's indecent exposure.
Yeah. You were jaywalking.
Tough on crime.
Were you on that
Too
stream
Cold
when
Scorpio was a pimp. So
Were you on that stream when I talked about that with Booker T? That's the one person he hates with a passion is Ahmed Johnson.
Ooh, Booker T does?
Yep.
Why?
Because he fucked him over. And when he had a little falling out with his brother, Stevie, Ahmed went over to WCW at the last days, and he tagged.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they were Harlem Heat 2000.
Yeah, and he was trying to end Booker's career, and then when Booker was in jail, he was talking mad shit on him. He's just completely unprofessional and nasty.
Okay.
He won't even call him Ahmed Johnson. He calls him by his name, Tony something, or fuck, I forgot what it was. Baby, he's a piece of shit. That's why he never made it big. He said in either corporation. He was super jealous of him.
Freaking Mick Foley.
Dude, he was at his best as Mankind.
Mm-hmm.
His promos are fucking amazing.
My favorite was when he was Cactus Sack in Stranglemania. That was my favorite.
Cactus Sack?
Yeah, Cactus
when he
Sack.
wrestled for ICP.
Matter of fact, didn't he fight Diamond Dallas Page or Terry Funk? It was Terry Funk.
It was Funk.
Yeah, it was Terry Funk.
And Kane had to practice that shit like crazy because he said he was a bitch to do the sit-up.
He was a thick boy.
Yep.
Fucking huge.
He just debuted last month.
Oh no!
This was Canada's best, dude. When he was all covered up and you didn't know what was behind the mask. And
Yeah, I hated when they removed it. I do like the half mask though. I like the one that like went over his nose and stuff, and you could see his mouth.
He should have kept that one.
Yeah,
I like this one.
Yeah,
it
I
looks
like
like he's a. Yeah, it looks like a horror character, like the. You know?
I'm with you there, but like if it was an option to take it off or have a half one, that half one was fine. If that's how you his career.
Absolutely.
they did a decent looking mask too. That was more like a Slipknot mask too. That covered his face, which was good too.
Awesome.
The thing is, even with that full mask, he could emote.
Yes.
You know, which a lot of people can't do, but he could emote in that mask. Like you knew what Kane was thinking and feeling.
Yeah, it was his body language and the subtle movements, just like in a horror movie.
Yeah.
You know, like Mike Myers.
Here's all the masks throughout the years. I got a thing
Especially when he put his hands in his pockets and stuff, you really knew that was when the trouble was going to start.
It wasn't Orange King. He wasn't the big orange machine. Come on.
I'm sharing my screen then. By the way,
Gotcha.
There we go.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So like that half mask, I guess 13.
Yeah,
and then the 15 and 16 are pretty good too. But
yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I used to have the 13 one when I went to a show. I got one, and I used to put it on my Darth Vader mask.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. 10 was
start,
pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
I think I start getting into leather forming.
Yeah. But 15, I think 15 and 16 is like they took the mask off of him and then they put it back on him. And at that point, it was like we already seen him behind the mask, so it's like pointless.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
Put it back on.
Well, that's when they're also starting to break, you know, in a big way too. Everyone's seeing behind the curtain.
The stuff of Mankind that I had seen was when he has the white shirt and then uses Sacco all the time. That's the Mankind that I remember.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Or he was more like a comedy bit than something serious.
Where are you, Fisk? We need you.
Right?
By God.
And be like, buy my pillow.
Oh, this is his official in-ring debut. Okay.
Oh, wow. Unforgiven 03 is actually Kane themed as well.
Well, yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oh. fuck taking that bump on that floor. Those pads are only like a quarter of an inch thick.
Heard that.
Yep.
Dude, those stair shots. God.
Yeah, because
My God.
I think it was like not too long after he lost his
family.
mask. Because
What happened?
Unforgiven 03 was Kane themed, and I think it was like not too long after he had lost his mask. Because here's the image for it.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Face your fears.
I wanted to see that horror movie that he did.
Oh, See No Evil?
See No Evil? That was decent.
Yeah. I didn't see the sequel, but I seen the first one.
I didn't either. I never watched the sequel. I'm like, it doesn't need a sequel. Just stop. And what is the deal with the red light?
You're in hell, boy.
Are there prostitutes? Is George here? Is he running a brothel out of the back of his father's Buick again?
I don't know. I think maybe Dwayne and a certain somebody's hanging out. For Fresh Prince.
What is the deal with that?
Is anyone gonna do that meme yet? Keep your motherfucking dick out of a fucking mess.
His wife wants you to keep her name out of her mouth, and he wants you to keep your tally out of his ash.
Holy shit.
No ash gash for you.
If it's going to be that kind of a party, I'm going to stick my pinky toe in the mashed potatoes.
If this isn't self-fulfilling prophecy, if you've seen the movie Above the Rim as many times as I have, which stars a very young Dwayne Martin, there's a scene where he plays Bernie Mac, who is portraying a bum named Flip Johnson, for what they call bunks. That term is referring to, of course, slang for anal sex. And given what we know now, boy.
Yeah.
It all sounds very gay. I had no idea who this Dwayne Martin even was.
He was in White Men Can't Jump. He was in Above the Rim. He was in Bel Air. He's been in a shitload of movies.
Okay.
That ain't all he's been in.
Yeah,
he's been in Will Smith. He's been in The Man That's Black.
Yeah, Will Smith.
Yeah, not The Men in Black. Well, I mean, technically, he is a man in black. I mean, well, let's not get bogged down in semantics.
Yeah, right.
So, has he waited on this yet?
Yeah, has Smith said anything?
What's that?
Gotta get his wife's permission first.
The whole shit, or the studios.
Do you remember at the end of Independence Day when Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum went into the mothership and released the nuke?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes.
The mothership was Dwayne Martin's asshole.
Well,
I was thinking of Evolution, Tony, with David Duchovny, but that's better.
Oh shit! I actually went and seen that in theaters. That Evolution movie.
Hell yeah!
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, it's a whole lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it was good. It had the I don't remember much of it anymore, but it had the guy from Mad TV in it, the black guy.
Yep.
And Harry Spears.
No. He's also in Sleepy Hollow as well. Yeah.
Orlando.
Yeah.
Orlando Jones.
Jones.
Orlando Jordan. That's the wrestler.
Okay. I think it was Orlando Jones.
Who's also gay.
Yeah.
Orlando Jones.
It's kind of funny how a lot of Hollywood and elites were always gay to begin with.
Sean William Scott is in Evolution. Julianne Moore. Sarah Silverman.
Jew.
Ethan's Suffley or whatever, the guy that lost a shit ton of weight. You know, used to be in Boy Meets World.
Billy Bob.
Michael Bauer's in it too, which was Donkey Lips from Salute Your Shorts, the fat kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
John Cho is in it. Dan Aykroyd's in it. But yeah.
Higgs Villain says they thought Evolution was going to be the next Ghostbusters. I liked the first
Did they really?
movie. I did. I
It was
liked
fun.
the first movie. Hey, Vinny.
Yeah.
Do you think? Look at this. This is a picture of Ken Shamrock these days in the main chat. Could he play an older Frank Castle?
Yeah, I'm sorry. The perfect Frank Castle, and you know what? He wouldn't be bad, to be honest. But for me, Frank Grillo.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Grillo's
can see that.
Have you seen his movie on Hulu?
No.
The
one. I think I did see that. That was the one where he he died and then he'd have to start over or whatever.
Yeah, he kept repeating the same day over and over.
Yeah.
That movie was fantastic.
It was.
Dude, yeah, I'm sorry. That guy is absolutely perfect for Frank Castle. And instead they wasted him on Skull and Bones, or whatever the fuck guy's name was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good point. How they overlooked him for Frank Castle for Punisher.
They blew him up. In that which one was that? Ultron? Like at the very beginning, it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, assholes. Well, he was in Civil War.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he got scarred up.
But he wasn't Crossbones then. He was just yeah.
Man, that was like a choke shove.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but good for Shamrock, man. He was in amazing shape. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's sad he never went back to the Fed.
Right.
Out of the Punisher movies, I liked the Warzone Punisher.
Was
the
that
movie
Thomas
not
Jane?
So much, but no, Thomas Jane was the Travolta one, which I liked him too. But
the movie was kind of shit. But him as a Punisher was good.
Yeah, he couldn't get out of it. He wanted to, because as soon as Travolta put his little star power down, he fucked up the entire movie. And he went, I want to get out, and he couldn't. Because Travolta is the reason why he was in Tampa, Florida, instead of New York or Chicago or something. You know?
Man, Travolta's gaudy movie, dude.
Yeah,
talk about fucking disrespectful.
I've never seen it. I've just seen clips of it. It looks terrible.
Pitbull, speaking of Florida, Pitbull never belongs in the soundtrack of a mafia movie.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I'm
no.
just gonna throw that out there.
Oh, Boss Level, by the way. That's the name of the movie. If you guys haven't seen Boss Level with Frank Grillo,
No, I need to watch that.
Oh, dude, you have to. That movie was fucking gold. And what's his name's in it too? Mel Gibson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. What up, Nano?
Etep will probably hate it because he hates anything that's like super action oriented.
No,
like,
I argue that. I think he's gonna love it, man. Because holy shit, the stuff he does in that
and
movie.
Boondock Saints, he hates that too.
Man, I like action movies. Fucking Die Hard's one of my favorite movies. Motherfucker talking about I don't like action movies and shit.
Sure, he likes action shows like Batgirl.
Yeah,
exactly.
It was Batwoman very much.
So Batwoman, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Just like this match, poor Kane.
Oh shit.
That man had a family.
Shit.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Holy hell!
Oh my God!
Hey, you wonder why Foley can't walk in 2023?
Jesus! My God! Foley's spine had fucking feeling at one point.
It's not like it was for naught though. Like they're actually doing something they don't do now. They're building a star.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't even mind John Bernathal's Punisher, but they I don't know what they did, but they quit all that shit.
No, Bernthal's Punisher I thought was perfect in the Daredevil series.
Yep.
When he did his own series, they fucked it up.
Yeah, they kind of.
I didn't mind that series, but I thought the Jigsaw shit that they were doing was dumb.
Yeah.
In that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they changed the character completely.
Yeah. And then with them building characters and shit up, like they would build them, but then like the person that they like not buried, but like had go over on them, they didn't just have them disappear the next fucking. They like were still relevant. Like what they do now is like they have them like fucking beat them, and then they just disappear for months. And it's like no wonder you can't build stars. You're like burying them like by doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because people got to see them all the time to like get some kind of investment in them.
Yeah, dude.
Well, they don't care about storytelling anymore. It's like after Guardians of the Galaxy, every Marvel movie had that kind of shit in it.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's all about like the in-ring work. It's trying to be like a sports thing, and it's like, dude, this isn't sports. We realize that it's not real, but we want to, have that suspension of disbelief when we watch it. You know?
Nano Reaper makes a good point. Die Hard is the best Christmas movie ever. Yes, it is.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Man,
Lethal Weapon runs neck and neck with it too, because Lethal Weapon is a Christmas movie. You can't have that movie without Christmas.
Did you see that Advent thing that I sent you with what's his name falling from the tower each day?
Oh,
that I sent
the Hans Gruber one.
Yeah, that was great.
Hey, send your cable bill to Survivor Series, and you get a WWF dog tag.
Right, proof that you got the pay-per-view. Mail-aways. Remember the
man? I missed that date.
Yeah,
I would have been turning 16 in 2 days after that offer expired.
Oh wow.
I miss the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It was
I watched the 70s wrestling and 80s, and I miss those times too. But yeah, definitely the 90s.
Yeah, this here, Vinny, since you haven't seen it.
It's common in the third turning to feel like, all that war and stuff, World War II, we're past that.
Okay.
You think you're past the tragedy.
And then we find out we were nowhere even near.
Then we get the precursor with 9/11. And then the fourth turning begins with the housing crash in 2008.
Thanks, too big to fail.
I'm sharing my screen in Etep or Tony, either or. This is the advent of him falling each day.
Oh, nice.
For Christmas.
That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay.
The one I seen, he was falling backwards, and his the other hand was like pointing at the numbers. So
he did a great job as Snape.
Yeah, he did.
Mm-hmm.
As Professor Snape.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great actor.
Yeah. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. I liked him in Dogma too. He was good in that as well.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Trevor Changeling.
Slaughter's the coolest dude. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
but
The domination, baby.
No, I was gonna say his character in that movie, The Angel. He has no cock.
Back when Kevin Smith wasn't a crazy leftist. Well, he probably was. He just didn't know it.
He was just married to one. He knew it. He's married to a leftist, man.
Yeah.
His
Like
woman's
Burr.
They're Nazi.
They know it. They know it.
He just chases that twat around. What can I say?
Mm-hmm.
You are what you eat.
The filthy twat.
One of these things just doesn't belong.
It's the Godfather.
I still think The Rock is gay because he was married to Danny Garcia, who's like his agent now for all of his movies, but he was married to her back in the day for like a cup of tea, and now he's supposedly married now, but through his illustrious career, have you ever seen him with women?
Nope.
No.
And even then, in WrestleMania X7, like Deborah was his manager for a bit. They did a little angle where Deborah was going to be his manager or something.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe they rejected that, but even that seems awkward. Like, have you ever seen The Rock? Have you ever seen him with women at red carpet premieres or anything? Like,
dude, he his first movie role, he played a gay. Remember, he was gay. Vince Vaughn's
Be
bodyguard in Be Cool. That's a tell.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that's where he lost a bunch of weight.
Hmm.
Well, isn't Hollywood all about like they gotta humiliate themselves to get in or whatever? So isn't that technically like his initiation?
And wearing the dresses, which he did.
Well, he was playing across from Tony Soprano too, though. Don't forget
the Tooth Fairy and all that shit.
Well, that wasn't his first movie either. The first movie was The Mummy King.
Yeah.
Oh, Scorpion King.
Or the Scorpion King.
But yeah, but that one, that Be Cool, is that the one he like? Wasn't he super thin in that one? Had a big afro.
Yeah,
he had a big afro. He was still
because he dropped.
Go ahead, Tom.
No, he dropped weight for a while when he first went to Hollywood. He was like, "Oh well, I guess I don't have to be this huge anymore." And he dropped weight, and it wasn't a good look. Like he even showed back up to WWE and was all small compared to everyone else.
Yeah.
And then he left for a few years and bulked up. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I know he had that surgery twice. The pec one, because he was developing breasts from the steroids.
Yep.
Yeah, because I think that's why he got the tattoo all over his chest too, because the one side was worse than the other, and the scarring was like tremendous. Huge, it was tremendous. The scarring.
Well, that makes sense that he got that tattoo then.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean? It worked.
It was the best scar ever. No scar was better.
I prefer him without that arm. I thought the arm tattoo was fucking dumb.
That was too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's their tribal shit.
Yeah, I get it, but it looks like shit.
I'm with you, Draven. I'm with you. He was fine with just the bull on his right arm.
The tribal tattoos are always basic bitch shit.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Allman Johnson. You know his tights are going to stick to his ass cheek.
I already got a wedgie, motherfucker.
He's like, McMahon, he helped me with it. He helped me when I get my wedgies to get them unstuck.
He's already... Yeah, Nano Reaper, we're on agreement there, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Oh, they don't have their spiky bits.
Nah, they're in Canada. Couldn't get through customs.
Yeah. Plus, Animal is always fucking high off his ass in these days. Or, I mean, a Hawk, rather, not Animal.
Yeah.
Whoever.
So, not only did I hear they're thinking about taking out this Israeli superhero in Captain America New World Order or whatever, the fourth one.
Uh-huh.
But from what I'm hearing, one way they're going to take her out, they're rewriting it because it was supposed to have a Trumpian villain and be about basically an insurrection.
Oh my god.
A domestic insurrection.
Oh, so what we've been seeing on the news recently. Okay.
So that is going to be like Falcon Captain America fighting a bunch of J6ers.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, that's going to go over smoothly.
Like they better, like, Blade's about social issues. Captain America's beating the hell out of his fellow countrymen. Like, I wonder why the MCU is done.
I don't know.
They said Mahershala Ali he's been flipping out. They destroyed it completely. Apparently, there's like 4 women that overshadow him or make him like he's second banana to 4 women, including his daughter, who they're putting a main focus on.
Oh
they
my
turned
god!
Blade to butter knife.
Yeah. I think he's
That's
regretting
not
that he
Blade.
signed.
I'll never watch that shit.
Nope.
Well,
Well, it's never going to come out.
Didn't he? I thought he left. I thought he quit or whatever.
Oh, he will soon if he hasn't.
Yeah, I thought he already did,
Yeah.
and that's why it's halted.
Oh, I don't know.
For the time being.
Well, he got
for
super
the
pissed.
Blade thing.
That is, think about this. They were depending on Brie Larson, Chadwick Boseman, and Tom Holland to bring him into this next phase, but they were also depending on Jonathan Majors as the villain, and they basically, all of that fell through. All of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like dominoes.
Like, they were building everything, even though they're building King up badly, having Ant-Man beat the shit out of him. They were like connecting King to everything, and now.
Well, I thought Jonathan Majors got cleared of all that shit, and
No,
gonna use him now.
Nope, it went back.
Oh,
Yep. They tried to clear him. They thought they could pay off these people, and apparently they weren't accepting it. So.
That's a shame because I kind of like that first Ant-Man movie. I got a soft spot for guys named Scott who just want to spend time with their daughter.
Dude,
oh yeah, the first one was good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Imagine if they would have brought Thanos in with Hawkeye going toe to toe with Thanos, kicking his ass in a fist fight.
Right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And that was the great threat.
Oh, how stupid! I'm glad I never watched this shit.
Yeah, except for let me give King some credit. He started one-upping Ant-Man until Ant-Man's girlfriend started beating King's ass. So,
oh, she softened him up for him.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Like, they nerfed him out of nowhere. Like, at the beginning of the movie, he was badass, and then next thing you know, he's getting his ass kicked by Scott Lang. Like, what happened to all of his powers?
Mm-hmm. Fooled you.
He's like fighting for his life, and he's not doing any of the cool shit he was doing at the beginning. Like,
wow. Well, that's what we need my my soundbite of Captain Lou. Fuck them, they're dead.
They're dead.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like he started the movie a badass, and it ended with him calling for his mama and saying he couldn't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
They have that Spider-Verse movie on Netflix, and I'm still not gonna watch it. Like, fuck that.
Dude, Trey doesn't even want to watch it.
Yeah, fuck that shit. That's how far gone I am. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch that Jennifer Lawrence movie where she tries to fuck that kid for a Buick than I would anything in the MCU.
Even Trey's like, no, I don't think I will.
Trey, do you want to watch it? I don't think I will. He does you guys know he does a Biden voice. He'll answer me like an old man.
Oh God. That's great.
He does. He just goes around random times, grabs the wife, and he's like, "Come here, let me smell your hair, man."
Oh, jeez.
You know, I found out the other day. I was doing some research. I found out the other day. I'm pretty much equal distant between Camp Crystal Lake and the Carvel.
I want Carvel now.
Yeah.
Right. I can't wait to come out there.
There's hope. There's hope on the horizon. That's all I'm saying.
We're gonna get brutal out. It's gonna be like whatchamacallit, the dude leaving his house in the bench warmers.
Mm-hmm.
Agoraphobic.
Yep.
There's nowhere to go around here. I go to the end of the driveway. I go to the mailbox. I come back to the house.
Yep. I used to live there. He's not kidding. Jersey's terrible.
There's nowhere to go.
What an awful Captain America. Like, the first thing Falcon did, he's like, Steve Rogers is like, how does it feel? Referring to the shield. And Falcon's like, it feel like it's someone else's. And Steve Rogers is like, well, it's not. And fucking, in a very touching moment, Falcon looks down at the shield, looks at Steve Rogers, and is just like, thank you. You know? And he walks away from there and gives the fucking shield away.
Yep.
That's the first thing he does.
Mm-hmm.
And now next we hear of him, he's beating the hell out of half of his fellow countrymen. Like
Yeah.
what a shitty Captain America.
The whole
That's
him
horrible
having
writing.
doubts and shit in Winter Soldier, like at the beginning, like I was just like, what? You were all about it when you were given the shield by Steve Rogers, the end of Infinity or Endgame.
Isn't that disrespectful though?
Yep.
Everything they did is.
Yeah, very contradictory.
And then the whole they come out of that guy. Well, basically, you had the Captain America as the first Avenger, and then they try to undermine that by having this black guy be the first. Basically.
The guy from the Tuskegee.
The first test subject.
Yeah. So they undermine him, and then when they come out of his house, they have a bunch of cops pull up because he's a black guy in a white neighborhood. It's like, what the fuck? Like at that point, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Sorry, guys.
Wow.
I tried watching the first few episodes, and when they kept bagging on America and and the real first Captain America and what this evil country did to him because he black. Like, I'm like, I can't watch this. This is fucking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it was stupid.
Yeah, and the only reason he was in there is so Quesada can make money because he helped develop that shitty character in a mini series or something. So it's like insider trading shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, I can make money if he's in a TV series. Perfect. Let's force him.
Dude, I could get more. I just don't want to get that. We're watching wrestling and shit, but it's that made it on the show unwatchable for me. I'm just like, Jesus.
Yep.
And it was after, because WandaVision started off pretty good. I'm like, what's going on? But then it kind of finished lame,
Mm-hmm.
It's distracting me from seeing The Rock's breasts. So,
exactly. But then you go right into Falcon and Captain America after that. And it was like, I was hoping these TV shows were going to be cool, but they're not.
Well, they should be supplemental. That's the thing. The show should be supplemental, where like you introduce a character in one of the movies and you don't really know much about him. Then you have a CV series that kind of flushes that out. But they didn't do that. And then if you want to have them later in a bigger movie, that's fine because you have that TV series that kind of flushes them out. And if people are interested to learn more of that, they can go, oh, well, let's go watch this show. And it's like it's self-contained, but they didn't do that.
Yeah, and they should have had video games like that too. They really missed out on the game market. And who even talks about that Avengers game they finally shit out? Like,
that thing was terrible. I think they closed it.
Yeah.
Like it's not even you can't even play it anymore.
Yeah,
you can't even play it?
I don't think you can even play it. They shut it down.
So RR says Cap chose poorly.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, Nano Reaper says Steve Rogers is the only Cap.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And it's all virtue signaling bullshit, and RR says it's all shit. It's purposely made to be shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Imagine how much less money Marvels would have made if the people that are hate watching it wouldn't have watched it.
Yeah.
It would have probably made half of that, I would assume.
Well, that's the thing is, like, we talked about it last night and broke it down because, like, Tony and I discussed it's a monumental financial failure for them.
Mm-hmm.
It's the biggest thing going on right now in pop culture. It's not like we paid to go see the movie. I'm never going to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the same. Like, lately I've been thinking because, in my opinion, the new Zelda game came out and it just, like, doesn't have, it's not a bad game, but it doesn't have the same like impact as Breath of the Wild, but it sold really, really well. And I was thinking to myself, the next game isn't going to sell as well because this one was a bit of a disappointment. And the reason this sold so well was because of Breath of the Wild,
Mm-hmm.
And that says a lot, even if it was in between Infinity War and Endgame, that the first movie made $1 billion and the next movie is like the worst opening in Marvel history.
Yep.
Worse than Shang-Chi or fucking The Eternals or I mean, and it's because of the last movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's because of the last Captain Marvel, I should specify, but not to mention the string of crap the MCU's been on.
Well, I just love all the people that were like, "Oh, the sequel when that comes out is going to make $1 billion too," just like the first one. And I would like right after Captain Marvel came out, I'm like, "Yeah, no, that's probably not going to happen." The only reason this movie made money is because it's strapped between the two biggest movies.
That's because they headed the box office
of the MCU. And here, lo and behold, how many years later, I was right.
Yeah, no, but it proves that they've headed the box office. Because if it did what it did, there would be at least half the same number of people would have went to go see it, and they didn't. So it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit. They needed her for the propaganda because they wanted to push that horse shit.
Yeah.
Manufactured stars.
What would this Avengers be like if there was an Avengers movie here in a couple months or something? You got Captain Marvel, who's unlikable.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the Miss Marvel chick. Florence Pugh is Black Widow, which isn't impressive. Shang-Chi. Like maybe Doctor Strange. Like that's just not a fun team.
Nope. Well, that's why they said they paid Robert Downey Jr. to come back.
Kate Bishop.
They don't have anything left. And his little appearance is just going to be a piss poor fucking CGI thing anyway, I think.
Yeah, for Ironheart, because there's an Ironheart in it.
I think. Yeah. Like it's all women and one man, one black man. So it's going to be a white male enemy.
Yeah. Probably some shade of orange.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Orange Man is bad.
They're already talking about the Young Avengers now, and it's like, yeah, so you had one huge failure, you want another one. That's how you get another one.
Mm-hmm.
The speaking of Young Avengers, the animated Young Avengers movie was pretty good. It was all their kids, and they were the last hope after Ultron basically fucked everything up.
Young Avengers, fucking stature, Cassie Lang. She is like she makes Brie Larson look like the next Robert Downey Jr. Fucking Scott Lang's daughter is so unlikable.
Oh wow.
Holy shit.
You said she was terrible in that movie.
Dude.
I didn't see Ant-Man.
Yeah.
She's basically Antifa, like
wow. Shit.
Antifa, ma'am.
Like the Ant-Man 3, like it starts with them having to go get Cassie, and she like was arrested for protesting and basically telling the cop that they're all bad, and
Oh
Jesus.
Well, she got arrested. I guess she's not Antifa, but still.
It's close enough.
Yeah, I saw the first one. It wasn't the second one, the one with the Wasp dude, the Hornet guy, the yellow jacket. Yellow jacket.
Yep. That was the first one.
First,
Okay.
Ghost is in the second one. Which I didn't mind too. I didn't mind the second one.
Yeah, like a lot of people shit on it, but I didn't mind it.
Yeah, I was okay with that.
I was all right with the first one. The first one I thought was pretty cool, and I'm not like a Ant-Man, like I don't know, the encyclopedia of Ant-Man or anything. But
nobody does.
I
loved his daughter back then. In the first and second movie, I fucking loved his daughter, and then the third movie, it was like it's disappointing to go back and watch the first two now and to think what she grows up to be.
But they recasted her, didn't they?
Yeah, they recasted her from They recasted her from in fucking Endgame. The chick who came out and hugged Ant-Man when he first came back in Endgame is different than the actress in Quantumania. Yeah.
Well, that's shitty, though.
Yeah. Like, that girl was somewhat likable. She comes to the door crying because her fucking dad she hasn't seen in years is standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
She had a likable quality. This new chick...
Not there.
Man.
Wow.
So that's the story about Rock's titty fat, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Watch them wiggle, see them jiggle. He's all alone.
That's
You
what
see
McMahon
Vince
likes to hear.
pitching. Vince pitching the Nation of Domination. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a black power stable, but we're gonna start it with 2 white guys from Tennessee. We're gonna steal the whole gimmick and kick them out, and then we're gonna have another white guy join, and they'll kick him out, and then all you black guys will implode on each other.
Although he didn't say black guys.
No.
What did he say, man?
You gotta ask Booker. You gotta ask Booker T.
Oh. Oh. They already punched him in the nuts. Now they get hit with a chair too.
Oh, the Rock's in the ring, everybody.
Rock versus Shamrock.
My God, Shamrock's back. He kicked out. He kicked out. Rock's like, most times sweaty men don't want to kick out from underneath me.
Yeah. Rock's trying to get abreast of the situation. Maybe 2. Look at him jiggle. You see his titties jiggling?
Oh, they were still chatting that back then?
Yep.
Rocky sucks.
Remember the Die Rocky Die chants?
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, that was just a few months ago.
Yeah, because I stopped watching for a time because I was doing traveling for work and shit. And when I tuned in for a little bit, like I see like this guy, he basically has a belt and everyone loves him. I went, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
Like the turnaround, I still didn't understand it.
Yeah. Think about it. He debuted 1 year ago. We watched that. That's when Jeff came on the Monday Night War retrospective.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then next year at this time is Survivor Series 98, which we watched a few weeks ago, the tournament where he won his first WWF championship when they screwed over Mankind. So yeah, he debuted and 2 years later he was on top. Like it was quick, like not that long ago it was Bret, Hart, and Sid, like
yeah.
Yeah, pretty nuts.
Fucking Diesel had the belt, not you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We were in Buffalo, New York for fucking 6 weeks in a row.
Yeah. That was rough. By the time you'd get to like because they do like, at first it was like the first week after every pay-per-view, it would be live. And then they'd record the other shows. But then when it moved to 2 hours, that was back when Raw was only an hour long.
Yep.
When they moved to 2 hours, it would be like 1 week live, 1 week recorded. And that wasn't so bad. But when they would fucking record the 4 1-hour shows, by the time you'd get to those 3rd and 4th shows, the crowd was fucking dead, dude.
Yeah.
And it, like those 2 weeks before the pay-per-view, their go home show was recorded a month before. It wasn't very good.
What up, Godzillionaire? He says, who would win between Chris's female characters and Chris versus Vinny's female characters wrestling the fans?
You got that right, man. Oh, shit.
For Vinny, it was like being brought back after Endgame. What the hell happened here?
And even then, that depends on if they got the AEW cameraman taping the match, you know, like between Vinny's female characters and.
Oh yeah, dude, that one guy with the Julia Hart match was the best.
Mm-hmm.
He's like he's all the way in the ring. The lens is touching her cooch.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I think I got the shot.
I think I got the shot. Let me zoom in.
And that cameraman's name was Vinny T. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's a shame they never did more with Shamrock.
Yeah. That was a missed opportunity for sure.
He needed a manager, you know. He couldn't cut the best promos, and that's fine. He just needed the perfect manager, you know.
Mm-hmm. Needed a Paul Heyman.
Yep.
Besides the dog food match, you know, with the bulldog and all that. Yeah, they did. They really wasted him the whole time. They had him.
By God.
Just trafficking a bunch of kids.
Yeah, this is the next pay-per-view, is the Degeneration X one.
Yeah.
We'll be opening voting after the show tonight for which pay-per-view we should watch next Tuesday. Oh, shit. Godzillionaire, $2 super chat. It's been too long. Cue the thrill me. Well, sir, we can do that. We can oblige our longtime channel member, great friend of the channel, Godzillionaire. Thank you, sir, for your $2 super chat. With that, we cue the Tom Atkins.
Thrill me, thrill me, thrill me, thrill me.
Got good news and bad news, girls. The good news is your dates are here.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
There you go, Godzillionaire. Thank you, sir, for your $2 super chat.
Nice. Yes, the best. Thrill me.
She said.
I gotta make sure I'm typing in the right spot.
Oh, fuck.
There's Austin beating the hell out of Jake.
Super Mario RPG comes out this coming or later this week too.
Okay. So it was after this match. It was his promo after this one, right?
Yep.
Jake the Snake that put him on the map. Did Pillman die yet at this point?
I think.
Yeah, he's been dead, hasn't he?
Yeah, he died. He died before the night before the last pay-per-view where Kane debuted.
Oh wow!
Was it a car accident?
No, but that was like he had gotten into a car accident, like right before or after he signed with WWE.
He shot himself, didn't he?
Oh God.
No, he died of a
God,
drug
here it
overdose.
is. Oh, God damn
intentional. I'm sorry.
Yep.
That's. Can we rewind it and look at it again?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm seeing right here in this moment? I'm seeing that hockey player doing his high kick to the throat.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. Because Austin even said, like, I did not want to do that.
Here it is.
Sit down.
Okay, watch the rotation. Watch the rotation. He doesn't secure him. He should have went to his knees.
And then he does that same thing to Dan Severn about a year from now. Luckily, Severn wasn't as hurt as Austin was, but it's like Severn was going to fucking kill him, dude. Like,
yeah. And it's crazy because he fucking told him multiple times. He like 4 times or whatever. He was like, "You're not doing the finish like that on your ass because you're going on your knees."
Yeah.
He said, "No, I know what I'm doing. No." He's like, "I trusted him."
Yeah, it's like it's my fucking neck. I said I'm not doing that.
Yep.
Yeah. If I had a nickel for every time I heard that from my ex-wife, boy, it's my neck. I'm not doing that. Never mind. Story for another screen.
And see all these promos he's cutting. He never apologized or called to see if Austin was all right or anything.
Yep.
Like, again, like when Brock put Taker in the hospital, Brock was on the ambulance with him. Like, and Brock's the one trying to get in there, wrestle his match, and leave, you know?
Yeah, Pillman, man, that guy's story was fucking tragic for sure.
Yeah.
You are right.
It half broke.
They're over there cleaning up. Like, God damn it. We only got to do half the job now.
Where's Eddie Kingston when we need him? You know, like
smoking crack behind the arena.
Clean up in aisle 4.
Yeah, I wonder how long this guy would have wrestled for.
He was good. Like, again, he could quote unquote go in the ring. Like, he could fucking wrestle, but like all the greats, there was a lot more to him than that.
Yeah. I think that's what hurt his neck even more. That wiggling he did. Okay. Who was that with? Next to the Canadian flag, there was someone's face and they made his chin into a pair of testicles.
I didn't see that.
Oh my God. Yeah, what was that? Did you see it?
I never liked Owen Hart.
Dude, no one did. And now that he's gone, people are like, oh, well, he was my favorite wrestler. I think he was better than Bret. Like,
bullshit.
Yeah, he was nobody's favorite wrestler. Sorry, guys.
I I'll say when he was in the 80s as the Blue Blazer, I think that was the highlight of his career because he was actually doing some pretty cool shit in the ring, but he was nobody's favorite.
We just watched him. He was at WrestleMania against was it Mr. Perfect?
Yeah, that was a good match.
Yeah.
He should have just left and became that firefighter he wanted to be.
Yep.
Who's this?
Owen Hart. He was going to leave.
Hart.
He was going to be a firefighter.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He should have saved lives instead of taking them.
Mm-hmm.
For real. Instead of ending careers,
Yeah.
It's all right. Karma got him back in the end. Same with Austin. You know, the shit he did to Piper.
Well, that was some hard karma.
He was free falling.
Well, he did it to multiple people, so
yeah.
Against their wishes too. You know, that's the thing is that's not taking your brother into consideration.
No, not at all.
Yes, he was the nugget.
Mm-hmm.
Nugget.
He couldn't lace up his brother's shoes for shit.
Owen Hart would have died burning to death instead.
Yeah. Well, maybe it would have been a twofer. Maybe he would have fallen out of a window on fire.
Yeah, like at How High.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you didn't even get hit by a bus. Yes, I did.
Oh, shit. We're bad.
I fell out the window, but I'm alive. I made it. Ah!
I'm alive. I'm alive.
There's a Pillman sign. Did you see that?
Oh, shit.
By God.
Somebody has a sign in the crowd that says break his neck, Owen.
Jesus.
Right there. See it?
Yeah. Some stupid fucking marks out there.
They're chanting break his neck.
Well, it sure said I just broke your neck.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He was wrestling with that stupid thing.
Ding.
I'm surprised he even agreed to wrestle him again.
I know.
Right?
Especially after, like you said, no apology or anything.
It makes me think those two had actually talked, though, and all the bullshit we hear in the videos is just that bullshit.
Could be that as well.
Well, Austin's the one that said it. Well, Jim
right.
Ross, too.
But as a work, though, to keep the business as the business, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would you really, if somebody almost broke your fucking neck, honestly trust them and get in the ring with them again?
Fuck no.
Hell no.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way.
Yeah, things had.
We've heard them say, you know, you're going to drop on your knees, right? No, to my ass. You're going to drop on your knees, right? No, to my ass. I mean, like, I believe all that.
Right.
You just don't know why Owen did it. And again, like you said, he did it to multiple people. So
right.
What the fuck ever Owen was thinking or on, I don't know.
But like you were saying too, Adam, for this to even have happened, they had to have talked. Something had to have been said. There had to have been an apology of some fucking level. And yeah, because he's on the company payroll, and McMahon was still running the show back then. You know, I'm with you. I think it was part of to keep the business intact, kind of shit.
To go to the point, I mean, let's be honest. He did break his fucking neck. He did fuck him up. At this point, he didn't know it was as bad as it is. But still, you'd have to, yeah, you would want to roll with it. But if you were really hurt, and like, man, you fucking almost killed me, dude. Like, I'm not okay with it. I don't think they'd have been putting it on a shirt.
Right.
I'm sorry, I just don't. That's like
unless
bad
no,
marketing.
because Vince was probably like, God damn it, make the shirts. He didn't care if Austin liked it or not. He was going to market the shit out of it because
what I mean is it's a good mark though, in order to keep the story going that they never taught. You know what I mean? Like, so it makes sense.
Yeah, but I don't think that part of it came out till years later because it's not just he never called. It's for the rest of Owen's life. He never apologized or anything.
Well, like RR said, Austin was a businessman. He did what was good for business.
Yeah.
The company, man, I would say.
In the same time, when he went and just let Brock beat him for no reason, that's where it's kind of like, I don't know. I still think there's a lot more work into the shit we see than we realize sometimes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because again, even being a businessman, man, you done just dropped me on my fucking neck and broke it, yo. Like, I don't know. I'm not really comfortable in the ring with you. There ain't enough zeros in this.
Exactly. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I was a huge fan of his. But like later, when you see more of who the guy is outside the business and everything else, it's like, yeah.
I like Kevin Nash. Loved him as Diesel. Loved him, just as big, sexy Kevin Nash. But today, fuck that guy. The wrong outsider died. I'm just gonna say it.
God damn it!
I know.
Yeah, but Pete, I mean,
I'd rather have Scott Hall here,
right? I was about to say that. Would you rather have Scott?
Yeah, I'd rather have Scott Hall here too.
Nice.
And I met Kevin Nash.
Yep. Same. He's got my artwork.
Yeah, well, Scott Hall was troubled, but Kevin Nash is a douche.
Yep. World class, can't even walk without pulling a quad.
God damn it. Even X-Pac, I'd rather be here. I like him. He was super nuts. Yeah. Like whatever, like the shit with China and stuff. Yeah, like that's bad.
He didn't die, did he?
Not yet.
No. He's still alive, but he's like super nice now. Like so, whatever shit that he's did in his past, like he's obviously.
I don't know, dude. I'd have to fuck with him. I'd have to be like, so how's it feel to know that you were in the same hole that Triple H was in?
Jesus, he's obviously changed or whatever for the
better.
Yeah. Oh, you can say the same with Luger, but what they did was fucking wrong.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Look, Godzillionaire, make those shirts a turtleneck.
We'll make millions.
Why? So Shane can wear one?
Turtleneck with no sleeves.
Yeah.
Shane's wearing them on his quads.
Tie him up. I got to do a moonsault.
He's got to hold them together.
He shouldn't have done, Kevin Smith's vitamins. He should have stayed away from it. I'm just saying, Big Sexy's vitamins. He should have stayed away from Kevin Nash's vitamins, right?
His vitamins.
Time to take the vitamins. The good old roids. Oh yeah.
I take my vitamins. T, H, and C.
Mm-hmm. C with a B and a D, with a T and H and a C. Goes with the C, the H, and the T too. That's the best tribe to be a part of. The HT tribe. Enjoy your tumor meat. I'll pass. Factor.
No, you don't.
Yeah, right. No, Almond Johnson. You don't know what I'm thinking.
You don't want to know.
We don't do this at home.
This is a good spot, though.
It is.
Damn near broke my neck. WWF attitude. Yay. Beautiful.
Back when it was beautiful instead of this WWE garbage.
And now they model Gene commercials off of this, stuff like that. Yeah. Jordache jeans.
See, tonight, the Vince McMahon heel character is truly created. Unintentionally, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, imagine, like, back then, like, we didn't realize we were at, like, an inflection point in wrestling. You know, it was just, okay, we're going to get Shawn and Bret as a main event, not knowing the ripples that this match would have through the next few decades.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel like that.
Bret is really what launched WCW.
What's up?
Them losing Bret really helped launch WCW.
Well, WCW was on top right now, but
yep,
WWF's going to catch up here in a few months finally. But
yeah, but I mean, if they let's say the Fed would have kept Bret Hart and not lost him, I think the Fed would have won quicker. I think it hurt the Fed.
I think yeah, because when they fucked over Bret like that, everyone's stomach got turned over this that whole thing, and then how that piece of shit Shawn Michaels, he couldn't hold that company for nothing. He was the wrong person all the way, you know.
And he didn't hold it very long anyway.
No, because because everything got to him anyway. The guilt, the drugs, how shitty he was treating everyone. You don't want the person who's representing your company to be a scumbag because it ain't gonna go anywhere.
I would have preferred to see Bret stay in the Fed.
Yep.
Yeah.
You think they learned not to play with anybody's ripples?
Nope.
I bet you SummerSlam 98 would have been Bret Hart and Steve Austin for the title instead of Undertaker and Austin because Stone Cold hadn't beaten Bret Hart at that point.
Yeah. It would have been great.
That's what I mean. They've been building that up, Tony.
Yeah, they were building it up strong.
Yeah.
I was watching at that time.
Because he did. Yeah. Bret goes to WCW and is just fucking wasted.
Totally.
They completely mishandled him.
They buried him.
I missed it.
There's Rick Rude, baby.
Yep.
They used to play this bass track like during the main events, dude. And I missed that.
Rick Rude was pissed about what they did to Bret too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He left the company.
Bischoff was talking about it, and that's why he left and was on both.
Yeah.
At the same time,
I remember
basically.
he said it himself. Right.
Mick Foley almost left.
Yep.
Yeah. Mick Foley, though, he's a prostitute for money. That's why he didn't leave.
Yeah.
I know some people who've dealt with him, and he's also stolen T-shirt designs from people. Yeah, he's a very scummy individual.
Yeah. Oh, I can tell from Twitter.
The original.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you go hardcore lefty.
Yeah.
But I'm saying even before that, it's like when people didn't know.
Well, it's at his core.
Yep. But yeah, it really does sicken me to see that again. Goldberg is still such a piece of shit towards this whole situation too, of what he did.
Yeah. Well, again, he doesn't love the industry. He feels like after all of this, the industry still owes him, even though he's never given back.
Yep.
I don't like that shit.
He ended the career of so many people's favorite fucking wrestler and stars. I mean, yeah, it's just wow. He single-handedly destroyed the business.
Yeah, well, he doesn't care about the business versus who loves the business more than Bret Hart.
Right.
And he fucking puts him out early, which had to crush Bret. And
oh God, yeah.
That was his everything, dude.
Yeah, reading his book. Holy shit, man. Yeah, he was massively depressed.
Goldberg doesn't give a fuck. He has no, it means nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like maybe you have some family heirloom and someone sees it as trash and they just toss it. And you're like, what the fuck? You're like, it's trash. And then they make fun of you for being pissed. Like,
yeah.
I've had that happen to me.
He wiped his nose with the Canadian flag.
Did you see him get hit in the face with that drink when he was walking in?
Mm-mm.
Somebody dumped a whole fucking drink on his face. Like, I mean, he got like showered in it.
I could not stand this guy.
That was fun. Jesus Christ!
Oh man!
Oh, that's good.
That was great.
Another one. Sean is a fag.
Jesus Christ!
That's funny.
They
wouldn't even let you in the arena with that today.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Oh god.
Fucking A, man. I miss Bret.
Yeah.
I love his music.
Me too.
That fucking string hits.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was just as iconic as the broken glass.
Yep.
Only it's more iconic because it lasted longer and he wrestled longer.
Very true.
Yes, it will.
But look at him, dude.
Yes.
These are guys going to work, man. Like, you can just see it. These guys have nothing but professionalism and class.
Yep. Every time, excellence of execution, man.
Yep.
They don't call him that for nothing.
Amen, bro.
I know I've said it at least 4 times already, but like.
Yeah, no, dude, it's fucking true.
That's what it's true. He takes his shit serious.
Well,
Best there ever will be.
How serious do you think Bret took the business? Do you think he would ever go out there and put his hands in his pocket or clap his ass against another man's in the turnbuckle? Like,
nope.
This meant something to him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's like an heirloom, like you said, like that they take that precious heirloom and just toss it, dude. This is his heirloom,
Yeah, man. Dude, with all the people that came through their house and everything too. Do you know Rocky Marciano used to go there as well?
Really?
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh. Marciano fucked over his father with the money thing.
Natty and them and her husband or whatever have a dungeon that they do right now, and it's like private invite only.
Oh, okay.
And they help.
She's
train
still married
a bunch
to
of
Tyson.
people.
Is she still married to Tyson Kidd?
Yep.
Yeah, but that's a sex dungeon. That's not wrestling.
No. They actually do have a
I know.
wrestling.
That's in the other side of the house.
You said private. You said
And they help
set it up.
They help not just the Fed guys, but they help other promotions too, with
which is good.
With training and stuff.
Yeah, people who want to learn, people want to do better.
Well,
Tyson ain't never leaving that, dude.
No,
why would he?
He can't wrestle again either because of his neck.
Yeah, I'll say his neck got fucked up.
Yeah, and it's not like Soraya's and that shit too. It's like worse. It was worse.
Damn.
I bet you that kid still got them friggin' shades, man.
But he's like
Better.
a producer for the Fed.
It's the last pair of shades Bret Hart's handing out in the Fed. Like, you better still have those.
Mm-hmm. I know a
Those
few
are
times
probably-
he gave it to his own kids. I know that too.
Yeah. I was about to say I can't believe none of his kids ended up wrestling, but I'm sure there's some sad memories.
Yeah.
Bet you one of his grandkids will, though.
Yeah, that's probably a safe bet.
That's like the family legacy, you know?
Yeah.
After all the loss the family's had, can you blame them?
Mm-hmm.
If they don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, remove them a little, like the grandkids, and they might.
Well, he was the out of all of them, he was the biggest superstar.
Yeah.
You know, and I would argue too. I think the last 2 years or something of his career, he was pulling out more charisma. He was doing better promos.
Oh, dude, this past year, heel promos from Bret was amazing.
Dude, he was on fire. That's why I can't stand when like the Wolfpack would do that, or those, you know, the NWO guys. They would rip on him on these interviews after the fact bullshit. Yeah, he was bored. He was bored. No, Chico, you bored.
I listened to Hall and Nash bury Piper the other day.
Are you kidding me?
What
was that on?
It was off an old RF shoot video with they were talking about the time Nash and Piper allegedly got into it backstage. And Piper says he took Nash down, and everybody else says he didn't. Because Piper was all strung out back then. Like, he was all fucked up and paranoid. He was on pills and shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like,
that he bought from Kevin Nash.
Probably, because Nash always had a fucking fanny pack full of somas and shit.
They were all on drugs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
They were all fucking bouncing off the walls. Dude, you know Schwarzenegger was too when he won his last Mr. Olympia in like 1980 or 81, whatever it was.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, when he came back, even Joe Weider called it out. They said he was strung out on cocaine for like 3 days straight. That's why he was dripping with sweat when he was on stage.
Jesus.
And they said he was in awful shape compared to the rest of the guys. And Mike Menser almost beat the shit out of him behind the scenes. 4 of the bodybuilders pulled him off of him. And Arnold Schwarzenegger, he sat down on the floor like stunned and just acting like a pussy.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And that's when Mike Menser, he retired. He goes, this sport's rigged. And like every major bodybuilder magazine called it out too. They said this is bullshit. There is no way Schwarzenegger, he won that. No fucking way. It was rigged.
Like every sports event we pretty much watch, it seems, these days.
Yeah, right. It nearly destroyed the bodybuilding fucking...
All right, Etep and I will take our muscle mommies.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, the Pussinator, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, check out... what R said at 10:52.
Bret gave my cousin a pair of sunglasses at a house show. I was right next to her. That's fucking sweet.
That is awesome.
Wow.
What up, manliness? They had a rigger.
Manliness is just in time because I'm going to show him what I'd like for my Christmas present that he's going to get me, or any of you. This is what I want for Christmas. I want black wheelchair Santa.
Oh my God.
This is the DEI elf on a shelf.
Holy shit.
Available only at Target of all places. Who would have thought, you know?
Wow.
Don't they burn those? Never mind.
Is it next to the trans clothes?
Does he use the wheelchair as a sleigh instead of, you know?
He's taking a shit.
Wait, if you touch the wheelchair with your bare hands, does it lose its magic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but you definitely get an STD.
Ooh, look, they hung black wheelchair Santa.
Oh my God.
Is the wheelchair the sleigh, or does he pull the sleigh with the wheelchair, or does a reindeer pull the wheelchair?
The reindeer pull the wheelchair.
Okay. All right.
You get that for a little Asian kid. They're like, that is not true. Santa can't be black. We don't fear him.
Oh, shit.
I want to sew a 40 into his hand.
Oh, man.
You're going to get like 9 of those now in the mail. You know,
like,
right?
Shit. You squeeze him, he goes, shit.
Shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, these two always did have good fucking matches.
Right onto that bucket of chicken.
My God. That 9-piece had a family, bro. Who's Shawn Michaels' punch Pat Patterson?
Yeah, these things happen.
Yeah.
Purely
When you're a
accidentally.
piece of shit.
Purely accidentally, I'm sure.
Yeah. Fenta Claus, Frankie says.
What up, Frankie?
Yeah, Pop.
These slobber knockers.
My God.
That's what Shawn Michaels did to Vince McMahon in the back before they went out. He gave him a slobber knocker.
Well, Patterson was tossing salad.
Yeah, he was filling him from behind.
Jerry Briscoe was like, whatever you say, Mr. McMahon.
Extra slobber, but The Rock had the knockers.
Mr.
Hey,
McMahon, can I put some extra slobber on that knocker? What up, Papa?
Yeah.
That was a good sell with the ref.
Oh, yeah, he dead sold that. He just,
Yeah.
Bret just killed him.
He killed him in one slap.
But that's how it should be. The guy's a ref, you know, like
Oh, yeah.
Vince. Got a goddamn ring, Bret, so I can fuck you in the ass.
You know, if he had a time machine, I wonder if right at that moment he would have just clocked him in the face right there.
Hey, did you see that one ref? Not to change the subject, but the one that jumped across the screen. He's to the right of the camera right now. He looked like Artie Bucco. Look at him. Look at him. It's Artie. Put a mustache
the
on him. That's
chef?
Artie fucking Bucco. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That's funny.
He's like where's Tony? Burned down Vesuvio's. He tries to shoot Tony with a hunting rifle. He gets out of the back of his fucking Vista Cruiser.
Look at her. Knock bottom. Knock bottom. Knock.
Oh, yeah, we're just now starting the match. Did you see that sign that said Bret Hart and the NWO, just too sweet?
Oh, man.
Did Bobby the Brain tell these guys what was going to happen?
I think so.
Damn it, Bobby.
There's some kid in the front row with the crow makeup on. Or the Sting crow makeup.
I was at a house show in Saginaw, and there was these, like, I was, like 18, I think. It was the summer I graduated. And there's, like, me and, like, 4 of my buddies down there. And there's these older guys sitting next to us, and they were fucking hammered. You know, we were all stoned. And the one guy had a long trench coat on. He goes, he had a Sting mask. He goes, I'm going to go to the ring. And we're like, yeah, right. He goes, I'm going to the ring. And he put his mask on and ran. He got to the guardrail and he got one leg up and got his ass beat, got fucking tackled.
Wow.
It was so funny.
That's great.
can go in the ring.
People be crazy, man.
Look at, thanks for the memories, Bret. Good luck in WCW, Bret. Do you see all the signs?
Wow. It's like everybody.
Well,
knew
yeah,
except for him.
because he was.
Oh yeah,
you know,
those
floating
promos leading up to it as well. Yeah.
And he was floating, going to the WCW anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Vince screwed him, because he didn't want him taking the title and doing what Medusa did to the women's title.
Right.
You know, the internet wrestling community did exist back then.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
But on top of that, too, he said it. He'd be happy to drop the belt on the Monday night. He had no problem doing that. So, again, everything Vince did was just to fuck him and embarrass him.
Well, like we were talking about, it's not that Bret found his stride, but because he had his stride, he was just like peaking around this time. So to let him go, like, he was far more reliable than Shawn Michaels. But
oh yeah,
and he didn't have to let either of them go.
No, exactly.
But I do think the roster benefited because Shawn held a lot of people down.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it's when you take out your best superstar and then you put the belt on a fucking little bitch like that, everyone saw through it.
Yeah.
Bret was the one who made this little bitch look good. You know, Batman's nothing without the Joker, you know?
Yep.
Or vice versa.
Yeah. Batman's just a Disney princess. Lost his parents. Lives in a castle.
I forgot which one who said it. I think it was Bobby the Brain. He said Bret Hart could have had a wrestling match with a mop and made the mop look good.
Yeah.
How's that for a brutal take? Fucking Batman's just a Disney princess.
Yeah, on top of everything else, I forgot. Yeah, they trained him in the dungeon. He was friends with the family, played with his kids, and he was happy to fuck them over like that.
Yep.
And like to not excuse Vince, but to stick up for him a little. Because there's no excuse for what happened, but he had been under like an extraordinary amount of stress, like in the year or 2 years leading up to this too, which I think even contributed to his decision to get rid of Bret, which again he shouldn't have done, but yeah.
But yeah, it was the court cases, right?
Well, that and WCW, like basically taking their place as the number one wrestling promotion, and
right,
they were having money problems for a while. Like We probably, was under, I didn't think about the federal cases, but that too. So by this point, Vince was like, fuck it. Like, I just want the problem to end, But
again, it makes no sense. You take out your top guy.
Yeah. I know. And even if, you could have taken the title off him, you could have had Undertaker versus Bret Hart, and he would have lost it to Taker,
Yeah. He said that. He had no problem with that.
Yeah.
And everyone in the back knew that as well. He was always happy to put someone over if it meant it was something good or was going to work properly. And especially if he was going to leave. He says he wouldn't have taken it.
No, he was too classy to do that.
Yep. He said it. He wanted to end his career with WWF. He didn't want to go anywhere else. And it was crazy too, because that's the other thing too. He wouldn't pay the contract for Bret, but yet he was willing to drop like 5 to 10 times more on like Mike Tyson and shit.
Yep.
So I guess we could.
Nope. The Ballbro Kid.
I don't know. I don't want to sound like an old timer, but it's just I miss this stuff. Like Roman Reigns main events don't feel like this.
No.
Oh, it feels like a Sunday night.
Well, I'm sorry. I was just going to say, you notice every single move that they're doing. Everything's different. They're telling a story. They're working a body part, but they're not doing the same fucking move over and over. Everything is different.
Jeff Jarrett basically, it was either Jeff Jarrett or Road Dogg that mentioned it, but they were basically saying that they book your normal Raws and stuff, like house shows, and then all your pay-per-views are booked like a Raw or a SmackDown now, and they're not booked like they're supposed to be, like they used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick, I'm just going to leave Manliness's comment up for you guys. I'm not going to read that. I want to read it, but I want you guys to read it for yourselves.
Yeah. I believe you did.
Yeah, and then like you said, it's not the same move over and over and over again. Like the last one we watched with WWE a while back was the one dude with his thumb trying to jag everybody with his thumb. Like
oh my god!
It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. Solo and John Cena.
Yeah, Umaga. What's his name's dad?
Jag friggin' John Cena in the face with his thumb like 9 times in a row.
Solo Sikoa.
Solo Sikoa's dad. Yeah.
I get what they're doing with the title. They want to make it a big deal again after Jack Swagger wearing titles and this and that, and like so many people who've had more than they're more. Like, Edge shouldn't be a 10+ time champion. Like, that's crazy. Hogan was a 5-time, 6-time champion. Like, Bret Hart was a 5-time champion. Those were like the elite getting that many title runs. Now, Randy Orton has had how many? Cena's had how many?
16 for Cena, 15, 16.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I think it's 15 because they don't want him to tie Ric Flair's record or something. But so I get what they're doing with the Reigns, but he's not the guy to do it with. Like, he's Gavin Newsom. Like, he looks the part, but the substance there isn't champion material.
I'd have rather Lesnar done it, Tony, to be honest with you. Lesnar to me would have been better than Reigns.
Yeah,
it would have made more sense.
Yeah.
They want to make it a bigger deal, but again, like Hogan at this point had defended the title like 300 and something times, and Roman Reigns has defended it
30.
like 30 something?
30, yeah.
Like that's crazy. Or maybe Hogan was like 250 times or something. Either way, it was far more.
Hundreds of times more than Roman Reigns, and they make a big deal out of that sack of shit.
They think they're like, oh my God, Reigns again with another one. It's just a rehearsed act. It's the same story every time he wrestles. The matches are literally the same beats, the same everything. It's
Superman
not
punch times 1,000, a couple hundred spears, and it's over.
Yeah, and like Hogan would kind of do that, but his was exciting. People paid money for that. Like, they're not paying money for this. There are people buying tickets off brand recognition only. Like, hey, WWE's in town, you know?
Yeah.
Well, Jeff said that WrestleMania was so expensive and the seats are shit that so many of the guys are backing out this year.
Jesus. Yeah, it's just... they're like, oh my god, he pulled it off again. If they weren't booking all the interference and shit to happen in his matches,
there it was.
There it is.
Yeah. Ring job.
Here I am blabbing. As Rents is like, ring the fucking bell.
Oh, he just spit on Vin.
And as soon as fucking Shawn realized that, out of the ring.
Oh, well, Hunter's right there, too.
Yeah, look at his bad acting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at his fucking childish bad acting.
Yeah, like if he didn't know, he wouldn't have ran up and grabbed the belt right away, and he would have been like, "What the fuck are you doing?" and walked off.
Yeah,
you know?
and
He's got Briscoe right there, though. Look, I mean, to some extent, I don't think Michaels knew that's what was going to happen completely.
No, he did. He admitted it.
No, he admitted it.
Yeah,
he did. He did, and that's why with that piece of shit Hunter came out too. There was no need for Hunter to come out on any level. It's because they were all in on it.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Why? Take that, Bret. So that was the Montreal Screw Job, or as the French Canadians say, Le Montreal Screw Job. I don't know. I have no idea.
Or as they say in France.
As they say in France,
Jesus.
I don't know, Pepe Le Pew and such.
Yeah.
I don't know. I shouldn't talk about Pepe Le Pew. Isn't he like considered like a rapist or something now?
Oh, I don't know. That's a shame.
We can't talk about Pepe.
Cosby.
Pepe, they're both
because
brother.
he forces himself on a cat. Apparently. So
Yeah.
Yeah, on a pussy.
It's only, right. All right. So, Tony, what are your kind of your thoughts on this one?
I mean, it sucks that happened with Bret, and it'll be one of those things you always wonder what it would have been like if he would have stayed around, or even what it would have been like if WCW used him correctly, you know, because they had the golden goose. Like, this made Bret like the most valuable person in the industry, and they're like, special guest referee. And then it's like, okay, well, what about that? Float around the mid card. Like, that was their answer to Hogan, you know, like, okay, we have another star now. I'm not saying they had to replace Hogan right away, but it's like, no, I don't know. It's a travesty what happens to Bret, but at the same time, we're on the cusp of the most exciting time to be a wrestling fan. You know, you've got Kane making his debut in a great match with Mankind. You know, that was hard hitting. That was fun. You know, Steve Austin's return, short, sweet match, you know. And other than that, I mean, not too much stuck out to me because I'm just really not a fan of the mixed tag matches, but the Survivor Series. Like, you know, that's why I'm saying, like, even this Survivor Series, what can they possibly do? Like, any combination of anything that you could do in a Survivor Series match has been done, at least interestingly. You've had all the baby faces defeated except one who had to stare down the whole heel team, then they come out on top. Like, there's nothing else you can really do with those types of matches. So, yeah, I mean, good show. Just the Survivor Series the single matches were great. The Survivor Series matches just kind of drug by, and yeah, that's about it.
No, and you're not wrong. That's the caveat. I used to like the Survivor Series style matches when I was a kid because you got to see guys, all the heels together and all the baby faces together, and some of them, didn't cross paths, so it was always kind of cool to see that. But after being in the business, it's like I hate these matches even more because, like we talked about, I know how much of a clusterfuck they are. Yeah, the three singles matches on the card here were the highlight of it. Yeah, Kane's match with Mankind was a great chapter in their rivalry, and then you had Austin and Nugget, which that was good to see Austin get his W back there. It would have been better if he would have got a very costly receipt, but he was a professional. And yeah, the whole Bret Hart debacle, it was a shame, but like Tony said, we are on the cusp, the veritable edge of the cliff, and ready to plunge headfirst into the Attitude Era, which is the best time to be a wrestling fan. So yeah, this was a good show. Yeah, the Survivor Series style matches are very forgettable though.
Yeah. And this was the 10-year anniversary. Started in 87. This is 97.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So thank you to the panel for being here. You guys are watching Willard on Trina's show tomorrow night, right?
Yeah. I believe it's the 71 one. I hope it's the 71 version because I'm almost done watching it.
Yeah, I think it's the old one.
Not watching the Crispin Glover one, huh?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I might check it out. I don't know. Never seen it.
Okay, that's the only one I've seen.
Okay.
All right, so you can check that out. We'll be doing Holy Shit News over here tomorrow, probably about 8:05. For about a half hour here on YouTube. Then we'll be on Rumble for a half hour, and Tales of the Crypt commentary on Thursday, episodes 7 and 8. Yeah, 7 and 8. What's that?
No, I was going to say, yeah, I think Thursday I'm going to be launching the art book campaign.
Okay,
So,
yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I might do it sometime during the day, and then we'll be doing Tommy's stream, and then I might do another short one on mine. But yeah, well, so just kind of playing by ear right now. But yeah, I'm ready to launch on Thursday.
Excellent, man. Excellent. So we'll be making sure we get that shared out and tweeted out for Vinny. And yes, everybody's links are in the description. Thank you to RR and let's see, Brutal's in the chat, of course, and Brutal's on the panel too. Manliness and Motivation, Frankie, Hicks Villain. I saw Papa Cotton up in there. Was Keely Chow here?
Oh yeah, Keely was
Godzillionaire. Yeah, thanks for the super chat, Godzillionaire, Nano Reaper. Yeah, man, thank you, everybody. Keymon Bell. Keymon was here earlier. Just Joe 47. Yeah, thank you, gang. Yeah, there's Keely and Dylan Thomas. He says finish Bel Air. That's never gonna happen, homie. That's never gonna happen, homie.
Friday we got wrestling too. Before Vinny's and after Vinny's. We'll do wrestling for the week, and then Saturday we have the Full Gear pay-per-view. So
cool.
All right, folks.
Wait. When's? All right, we'll talk afterwards. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a whole lot of wrestling for Draven on Friday.
All right, folks. Well, thank you for being here, everybody. We appreciate you. You can sign up for those channel member tiers if you want to. Like I said, we're going to be revamping those and perks soon. So stay tuned for that.
Go ahead, when Tony. Is the community post going up for next week?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put the community post up for next week. As soon as we go off the air, voting will, or you can put your comments in the post, which will be, like I said, as soon as we go off the air, I'll do that, and that'll be open until Saturday morning. We'll close it down and we'll take the top, the suggestions. We'll have them in the randomizer so Tony can get that all set for Monday, which we'll draw.
Sweet.
Nice.
So there we go, folks. Have a great night, everybody. We will see you back here tomorrow around 8:05 Eastern. I'm Etep Okuian from the Place to Be Reviews. We've been here with all you. If we don't see you, have a great day. Pleasant tomorrow. We will catch you on the next one.